Hello, 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 can you hear me? I think we should be live now. Welcome to round 2 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 6 Preseason. So, the matches for tonight, as this is a Swiss bracket, we don't know the matches until we load things up. Tonight, it is going to be the Novas versus the KBs, D-Land Kings versus Your Worst Nightmare, Buffalo Meebashers versus the Fabled Fairies, Detroit versus Green Bay, Ottawa versus JG Wentworth. Those will be the first 5 games before first intermission. After the first intermission, it will be the Time Zone Squad versus the Floppy Flamers, Carvin Show's team versus Holy Army of Fergus, Michael versus Miami, Dratini Domain at the Bad Opinion Tellers, and before the second intermission, the Natsuki Lovers at Midclass Nation. When we come back from the second intermission, we will have a rematch of the Season 5 Finals, the Ditto Burritos versus the Chaos Corp. We will also see Boston at Amiibo Engage, the 456 Squadron at the Tax Fraudulence, and to close things out tonight, the Dark League versus Toronto. Alright, 4 rounds remain to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 6 Preseason. Tonight is round 2, tomorrow night will be round 3. Round 4 is planned to happen on Sunday night, might be an hour later than usual. We apologize for the 30-minute delays on both Tuesday and today. Round 5 will either be Monday or Tuesday, with plans to start the actual regular season sometime next week, most likely Thursday. Actually, no, not Thursday, maybe Friday. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, with everything said and done, let me get that live ping on Discord real quick. I really need to make an intro screen, like intro screen, not just have the brain rot transition. Those brain rot transitions will be coming back when the regular season does begin. Let me just set my phone right here and there, and welcome! To start things off, we have the KBs. We have the KBs hosting the Novas. This is going to be the first time we see the KBs home stage, team with the first overall pick. I won't spoil it for you if you don't know already, but the Novas, their roster is going to be randomized once again, as we are still awaiting for a proper roster order from their general manager. Has not been in touch since the draft. Zillyhoo, Steve, the Ganondorf, Diabels, it's him, and meh, versus Madam M, Criminal, Throat Goat, Talk is Cheap, and the first overall pick, Last Dream. With the order being randomized for the Novas, the new leadoff is going to be Zillyhoo. Diabels making her first appearance of this preseason. Steve is a Ganondorf named Steve, but he is a Ganondorf, rest assured that, as the leadoffs are Zillyhoo versus Madam M. Welcome to Unova Pokemon League Omega Forum, the home stage of the KBs, who hold the #1 overall pick in the draft. Using that on Last Dream was not needed in this last match, as that fourth match will be paired for Madam M, 41-28, 54-28 as Zillyhoo. He has not gotten much playtime since Season 4 when the Novas won the championship, 63-28, as most of the championship core is still together 2 seasons later. The Novas made it to the playoffs last season, but had collapsed in the second half of the season, going 7-2, 2-9-9. Only 2 wins in the second half of the season. They would make it to the next round of the playoffs, though, bouncing back, but ultimately very disappointing given the momentum the team had in the first half. 130-91, 130-107 right now, as we're going to see Madam M. She comes with neutral air, and the forward smash right there. That's going to be a leadoff, and she gets that leadoff win. Steve, the Ganondorf, which is the Ganondorf named Steve, coming out. Up tilt is going to miss, but the forward tilt, Madam M, she is going to make it back to the stage. Down smash, getting carried, up tilt, up smash, Steve, the Ganondorf named Steve, at 61% now, 61-156, we see Steve, the Ganondorf named Steve, with that jab, it will not kill. Madam M at 170 will make it back to the stage just barely, but this back throw, that'll do it, as now Criminal comes out. So Criminal with that forward tilt right there is going to be 72-0 right now. As we wait and see, it's going to be 90-11 right now. Steve, the Ganondorf named Steve, hit with that forward tilt, and he is going to fall short. So Diabels, the long-time leadoff for the Nova, is going to be coming out right here. With the Novas not yet submitting a roster order, we're going to see Diabels in an unusual position here for Novas. You are used to her being the leadoff all these seasons, but here she is in the number 3 slot. 30-43, 30-54. We forgot to mention, but Criminal temporarily the monochrome color because both King Deities here using the same ult. That back air is going to be the weak hit from Diabels, not getting rid of Criminal quite yet. It is 30-123. Criminal off stage, he's going to go with the forward air, avoiding anything from Diabels right there. Defensive attack. 46 to 138. Criminal. That down air is going to miss from Diabels. Both Amiibo will come back onto the stage. It is 46 to 138. Still off stage. Both of them come back on. Up tilt. We see no up air. Just another up tilt. That's a down air right there. That's an up smash. And Diabels will be KO'd. So it's him. It's him. Panger's Dr. Mario coming out for the Novas. Immediate revenge KO against Criminal. And now it's going to be it's him versus Throat Goat. So it's going to be 19 to 0, 37 to 0. It's him taking red Pikmin damage. Going to put him at 42, 47, 49, 62, 64, 67, 36, 94. That is a bunch of damage onto the future Hall of Famer right here. 104 to 0 right now. Up smash. 114 to 0. As we see, it's him. He will get hit by another up smash. 131 now. And the up air. This is going to be a 1 versus 3 for meh. The Buffalo's Olimar. He started just about every game last season for the Novas, 14 to 31 as Throat Goat taking some damage here. Not going to be quite the Pikmin auction that we see with leadoffs, but this is Olimar versus Olimar, 19 to 59, going to be 24 to 63, 24 to 77 as we see Throat Goat taking damage against the Buffalo's Olimar, 34, 36 to 114. We are going to see, oh yeah, Meh is the red Olimar. Throat Goat is going to be the default color. It's going to be 40. Oh, down there right there from Meh. Going to make that to 1 versus 2. But here comes Talk is Cheap facing against his former team. He had also been part of that Season 4 championship team. Rotating starts around with Zillyhoo during the championship run. It is 88 to 71 right now as this Ryu takes some good damage already. 104 to 71. But the Shoryuken right there. Talk is Cheap. The KBs will win their first 2 preseason games of their history. No need for last stream to the first overall pick as they win this game 5 to 3. So the KBs, 2 KOs from Criminal there, making that 4 to 2 lead. It turns into back and forth afterwards, but you can't play back and forth when you're falling behind. The Novas in this preseason will fall to 1-1. Pretty solid start for this team. The first overall pick last stream has yet to make his preseason debut. We'll see if he makes that preseason debut in the next round as the KBs. They might be playing first again as these matches are considered to be seeded, so we'll wait and see. Up next, it's going to be the Dublin Kings versus Your Worst Nightmare. So, Your Worst Nightmare, let's go to their home stage real quick. Gonna be Dracula Castle Battlefield Forum for the 5th season. Actually, I think they swapped to Omega from Omega to Battlefield in like Season 3 or Season 4. Don't remember. But let's get the Kings roster as we do have a roster order change for the Kings, and this is intentional. Starting off, the Pyra/Mythra they traded for. So, remember that 4-team trade I said we weren't going to mention again? Yeah, we're going to bring it up again because as part of that 4-team deal, Aegislash, who was a rookie drafted by the Time Zone Squad last season, did not start any games for the team. She was on the bench the whole time. She was traded to the Kings as part of the deal to acquire Snaketails. So, she is going to be the leadoff. In slot number 2, we are going to see, once again in the second slot, it's going to be Joe Steve. I am Steve. Didn't they announce a sequel already to the Minecraft movie or something like that? When's it coming out? Like 28, 29? Oh, I know we're only in 2026. Could be coming out next year for all I know. But they've been announcing movies like early. Like let's see, it's the Odyssey. Doesn't that come out next week? Christopher Nolan's Odyssey. I remember them announcing it last year or so, like maybe 2 years ago, the trailers and stuff. I am actually excited for that movie. I can't wait to actually watch it. I don't have tickets yet because I am waiting for the paycheck from the job. Tech Mode's King Deity Honda. He was a closer in the last game. He is going to be here in slot number 3. In the 4th slot, we have not seen much action from this Amiibo ever since Season 2, but he was on the Mid-Class Nation roster last season, sitting on the bench, did not play at all. For those of you who remember the Season 2 456 Squadron, this was an old fan favorite, Nightmare's Hero Valerios. In the 5th and final slot, it is going to be one more of the first round picks that the Dublin Kings had. Let me find it real quick. This class had a pretty good Byleth draft class, actually. Like, being serious now, there's some pretty cool Byleths here in this draft. I don't know if it's going to rival the Season 4 draft class or not. The Season 4 draft class, well, might be taking some hits given the fact that Crony is ineligible to play this season for the Time Zone Squad. Could be eligible to return next season though, but KV's Byleth 1010 coming in for the Dublin Kings. That will be their roster for today. Aegislash, I am Steve. Honda, Valerios, and 1010. Their opponent, Your Worst Nightmare. We do not have a roster order change for Your Worst Nightmare, so it's going to be an all Nightmare stack once again. The leadoff, once again, going to be Nightmare. Going to be, let's see, Sephiroth, Eden. Oh yeah, going back to the Dublin Kings roster, because that is the starting 5, we are not going to see Aerith play today. So Aerith, potential future Hall of Famer, not going to be playing today for the Dublin Kings. We might see her tomorrow night, depending on who their opponent is. The second amiibo for Your Worst Nightmare is going to be Nightmare's Steve Zerby. So let's bring Zerby in real quick, as we have Steve versus Steve in that number 2 slot. That could be an interesting interaction, as this season is going to see an increase in Steve representation. Season 3, sorry, not Season 3, slot number 3. Season 3 was won by the Edmonton team. Season slot number 3 is going to be the rookie Nightmares Me Brawler Perspecta. So let's bring Perspecta in real quick, add her to the number 3 slot, and there we go. Slot number 4, slot number 5, these are going to be the long-term veterans for Your Worst Nightmare. So let's bring in Chroma real quick. One thing about the preseason is some teams, they already know what type of roster they are going to be running with. Keep in mind, King Rauru not playing again today for this match. We could possibly see King Rauru once the regular season does begin. But ideally, maybe you want to get some more depth in that middle, see who you possibly get. I do expect King Rauru to be a starter when the regular season does begin. But Nightmare's Byleth Xion, this is going to be her 6th season with this team now. Let's find her real quick. Long-term closer. Alright. Byleth versus Byleth, rookie versus veteran. Gonna be a very interesting one here, as we have match number 2, the Dublin Kings versus Your Worst Nightmare. It's Aegislash, I Am Steve, Honda, Valerios, and 1010 versus Eden, Zerby, Perspecta, Chroma, and Xion. The Dublin Kings, as an off-season expansion franchise, has made a bunch of roster moves. Let's see if it works, especially with the strong depth they could have. The Dublin Kings, they do need to reduce the roster from 12 to 10 before the regular season begins, but they do have the rest of the preseason to take advantage of that 12. Leadoffs are Aegislash versus Eden. Since this is a Swiss format, both teams entering this round are going to be 1-0, as we have Eden taking that up smash right there, going to be 13-36, 28-36, as we see both on the platforms. Aegislash throwing inside B, that is going to miss, 28-55. I believe Aegislash did have some preseason action for the Time Zone squad last season, but I don't remember what happened, as Eden already at 81%, 42-81, 60-81, and she will come back to the stage. No, she gets hit by a forward tail, and now she is going to fall short. Eden getting that leadoff win for Your Worst Nightmare. I Am Steve coming out now for the Dublin Kings. Gonna be stone tools available. That was a little bit of Iron Mind, as we see up air. Gonna be 0. Up smash right there. Catching the down air. That's a face plant, and that's gonna be a KO. Steve versus Enderman. I Am Steve versus Zerby, as Zerby already putting 32 onto I Am Steve. It's going to be up smash, catching the platforms, 53-0 right now. Dirt blocks in the air, up air, up air, up air, forward air. That is 84 unanswered damage from Zerby right here, as we see finally an answer, a forward smash with the iron tools, but the minecart, that's going to catch him, and we see TNT being placed. He is standing above it, and Zerby blows himself up, 84-37, but that's going to be punched right there. That's going to be a KO, and Your Worst Nightmare takes the lead as Honda comes out for the Kings. It's going to be 0-45, 25-45 right now, as we're going to see up tilt again, up smash again, 49 on Honda right now, 49-45. Honda coming back, but it's going to be back air. Zerby mining iron tools now, 63, but the up air is going to put Zerby at 72, 63-73 with the off-screen damage, but that, the Gordo, he was able to reflect it back after it got reflected back towards him, 87-91, as Zerby trying to mine for gold or even diamonds. Gold will be available, not yet, actually, I do apologize for the misread. 95-105, Zerby will anvil here. He will not go for the anvil, instead neutral air, but a down tilt, that's a trading damage. 105-121. Gold tools are still not available yet for Zerby, as he will survive the up air. 105-137. No anvil to come back down. Trying to use, he does not have iron actually. Gonna be 108-151. So Zerby, even if he wanted to, could not use the anvil, and he gets KO right there with the up tilt. Here comes Perspecta, the rookie. It's gonna be side B not landing. Gonna be 108-0, as we see That's going to be a forward throw here. Honda off stage, 123. The Gordo, that's going to hit him back, but not KO. Honda, he is going to fall short. So it's going to be 3 versus 2 as Valerio's going to be coming out for the Dublin Kings. Nightmare's hero going to be 0 to 42 right now as we see Fireball. Fireball going to be a side B right here. At the side B, it's going to be a side B attempt from the hero as that is 5 missed side Bs in a row from Perspecta. 6 to 58 and a side B. That's good punch going high, and this is going to be 6 to 73 steal. Forward tilt, opposite direction. 6 to 88. Fireball. That's going to be Perspecta at 116. Fireball, Fireball, Fireball. Do we see a third Fireball? No, instead it's Psych Up. That's going to do some more damage if that forward tilt mits, but the down smash will land. That's a KO, and Valerio's evens the score as Chroma comes out for your worst nightmare. It is 6-7 right now. 31 to 7, 43 to 7. We're going to see Valerio's at 50, 56. This is the mid right now for Chroma, by the way. 56 to 36, 56 to 47. Chroma back into the stage, switching to Pyra. The forward smash will be avoided. 66 to 47. Down smash, Chroma, 63. Gonna be 66 63 as we see side B getting missed. 66 to 94. Chroma is off stage. She'll come straight to the ledge from underneath. 66 to 113. Fireball will not KO. Mithra coming out, and she comes onto the stage. That was a missed opportunity, but this down smash right here, that's another KO for Valerio's, and now Shion has a 1 versus 2 for your worst nightmare. 66 to 13 as we're going to see Fireball, dash attack, 66 to 38, and a forward smash. That's going to be a hat trick for Valerio's as the Dublin Kings are going to win this game 5 to 3. I don't know if that forward smash was critical or not, but at that position, at the ledge, that is enough for this hero to show why he was a superstar back in Season 2. Yup, look at that. It's a hat trick for Valerio's. 10-10 will not appear as that is a 5 to 3 victory for the Dublin Kings. They will defeat your worst nightmare 5 to 3, advance to 2-0 in this preseason. The expansion team, who inherited the roster of the Dynamic Divorce, given the same general manager, they were able to put their claims on some old Amiibo, and even without this old Amiibo, this trade to acquire Valerio's could be something huge as well. Alright, coming up next, it is going to be the Buffalo Meebashers versus the Fabled Fairies. So the Fabled Fairies are an expansion team with the fourth overall pick. Their home stage, this is one we haven't seen in a little while. It's going to be Skyloft. The Swarm had used the Omega form, but the Fabled Fairies will be using instead Battlefield. Alright. A completely unrelated note, for Buffalo's next home game, I did finally rig the music to only play Spirit tracks. I was like, wait a minute, I rigged the music for Ottawa to only play Persona 5 songs, well, Persona 3 for the playoffs. Why can't I rig Buffalo to only play Full Steam Ahead? Like, that's the song that Buffalo literally wants. I think literally it was great to only play Cass's theme unless I manually overrid and just like, okay, Full Steam Ahead, Full Steam Ahead. With that said, let's see real quick. Buffalo. Let's bring in Buffalo real quick, as I don't think Buffalo or the Fabled Fairies made any roster order changes, so it's going to be the same 5 as the last match. Let's bring in from the former best of the West, Penger's Hero Low, the Western Conference's best leadoff back in Season 4 of the Squad Dragon Amiibo Draft League, and he was actually playing those games for the Swarm. Staples, Pyramithra, picks our mom. This is going to be a rookie. Let's see where she is, as that is going to be the Pyramithra for Buffalo. Buffalo was one of those teams that was a bit disappointing last season. They played way better than their record. They had snapped the Time Zone Squad win streak in round, I believe, 13 of the regular season. This team played better than the record, but the record was not better than how they played. To Buffalo's Falco, the Job, going to be coming out right now. Let's find the Job real quick, as, let's see, turning those jabs into applications, into jobs. Job turns into money, and here comes the Job. The fourth slot is going to be Soy Sauce's Dr. Mario Adderall, the other rookie by the Buffalo. Adderall, first round pick. Pixar Mom was the second round pick. Let's see where Adderall is real quick. Scrolling. Soy Sauce, Dr. Mario Adderall. The fifth and final Amiibo for Buffalo in this second game is going to be Penger's Piranha Plant Bloom. Let's find Bloom real quick. Where is he? Here he is, and here he comes. As for the Fabled Fairies, going to be the same starting 5 as the previous round for them, only 7 Amiibo on their active roster. No free agent signings have been made quite yet, so we are going to see once again, this is an interesting trend we saw with the rookie general managers. I mentioned this last round. I believe all 4 rookies are still doing this in this upcoming round that made a deliberate decision. We are going to see Duolingo as a leadoff, a Byleth leadoff from the Fabled Fairies once again. In the second slot is going to be Blood Flame, 1AM's Pyramithra. This Pyramithra had just spent the last 2 seasons with Detroit. Season 5 was a bit disappointing despite somewhat consistent play. Season 4, even though Farm had to bring the team some consistent play from Blood Flame to seal up games, that allowed Detroit to go to the Eastern Conference Finals with Detroit in the West and Farm returning to that team. We'll talk about Detroit in a little bit actually. They're going to be playing next after this against Green Bay. But the third Amiibo for this team, he also just came from another team, spent 2 seasons there, House MD. He was also a solid player with the Ceiling Fans Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3, but when he got to Boston, he started to fall off a bit. Let's see if House can get a career revival here in Season 6 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, but this next Amiibo, definitely not launched quite yet, just in a very, very crowded depth chart. Nokotan. Of course, being on the Fairies now, she will most likely start almost every single game. The 5th and final Amiibo, I expect this to probably be the leadoff when we get to opening night, just doing some leadoff experimentations here in the preseason. Jim's Olimar Greg. He was named to the All-Star as a leadoff last season with the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. They are now known as the Bad Opinion Tellers. But welcome to the 3rd match of the night. It is the Buffalo Amiibashers versus the Fabled Fairies. Here, we're going to see Low, Pixar Mom, The Job, Adderall, and Bloom versus Duolingo, Blood Flame, House MD, Nokotan, and Greg. Let me get a sip of water real quick and then we'll get started. Water, very good. During the first intermission, you better get some. Up, left, right, down, A. Let me press that button real quick. Alright, Low versus Duolingo are going to be the leadoffs. For the first time since Season 4, the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League returns to Skyloft, a brand new expansion team in the Fabled Fairies playing their first ever home game, but this time we have the platforms. 55 to 25 between Low and Duolingo, 55 to 42, gonna be 55 to 49 as we see Fireball attempt, that's a forward air, Low at 71%, it is going to be 71 to 49 as Low comes back onto the stage, that's gonna be a side special, putting Low off stage. He will come back onto the stage with the up B. He has about 58 mana right now, but another side special, another off stage, and he will come straight to the ledge from underneath. 109 to 70. Low gonna stall a little bit, about 1/3 mana, so that's one thing to keep in mind, but a down smash out of the parry. Duolingo off stage, in with the fireball. Low shows why he was the best leadoff in Season 4 Western Conference as Blood Flame comes out now for the Fabled Fairies. 116 to 13, Blood Flame Revenge KO. It's gonna be Pyramithra versus Pyramithra between Pixar Mom and Blood Flame. Jab, jab, jab. Blood Flame gets hit, and then a side B that's gonna put Blood Flame at 54. We see her trying to throw a Thorn, but being left vulnerable out of that parry. Blood Flame at 79. Forward smash though, Pixar Bomb at 40, 53, down tilt, we're going to see neutral air, 60 to 92 right now in this duo. It's going to be neutral B, followed by Blood Flame throwing Thorn, that's going to get shielded, and now a back throw, Blood Flame off stage, but let's see, Pixar Mom comes back onto the stage, was trying to go for that side B, did not work, and that is going to work from Blood Flame. No, it won't be a KO quite yet. It's going to be 95 to 104, had gotten that 2-frame down tilt, just barely short. Blood Flame though gets her second KO of the match as the Job comes out for Buffalo. It is going to be 19 to 113. Down tilt, up B, the Job already at 39% as we see up smash catching the Job going high. 56, 63 to 113. This is the Mithra now dealing the damage. 63 to 124. We see down tilt, that's going to be down tilt from Falcon Retaliation. Up smash is going to miss right there. 63 to 145 as we're going to see Mithra still out for Blood Flame. It's going to be laser, going to be a down tilt, forward air, 71 to 148. 71 to 148, the score remains as it is going to be Blood Flame. Hit with a down tilt, she'll be KO'd. It's 3 versus 3, but now here comes House MD. So it's going to be 71 to 26 as we see forward smash out of that parry. 89 to 26, a down smash, and the job is going to come back to the stage. 106 to 26, it's going to be a forward throw here. 117 to 26 as the job comes back onto the stage once more. We're going to see the forward air after ledge, laser, going to miss right here. 117 to 36, it's going to be down air, up air, going to be shielded, and we see the combo. That's going to be the neutral air, putting House MD at 61. Up smash, it is 119 to 82 right now, and it's going to be a back throw. House off stage, the job, try going for the forward air, does not land it quite yet. It's going to be up smash right here. House will survive the up smash. 119 to 117 as we are going to see just going to be a back throw right here. House off stage on the right side. Forward air is going to miss from the job. 120 to 130 as we are going to see up next just going to be out of the shield is going to be a down special, and House MD will get that KO. Adderall comes out for Buffalo. 0 to 136 right now is Adderall. Forward smash going to get shielded right here. Doctor versus Doctor. 0 to 156. We are going to see forward smash miss right there. Down tilt. It's going to be up smash. It is 2 versus 2 as Nokotan comes out now. Got to be 10 to 0 right now. We see up smash 29 to 0. This up smash will miss. Down B getting parried into a down smash 45 to 6 after that first pill. Up smash, Nokotan comes back onto the stage 58 to 38 as we see down tilt from Adderall. Nokotan back onto the stage once more. It's going to be 58 to 49. We see side B getting interrupted by the pill. Side B interrupted by pill. That down B is going to miss because of the platform. So that one right there for Nokotan. 58 to 85. Nokotan at 85 trying to approach Adderall. It's going to be 2 versus 2 right now. Behind Adderall is going to be Bloom. Behind Nokotan is going to be Greg. That down B will not break the shield, but the side B right here will not get rid of Adderall quite yet. Maybe the next one could from that top platform. Sorry, from the middle platforms. Let's wait and see. Forward throw. Nokotan. Pill. Third pill. That's a fourth pill. Do we see a 5 pill? No. Nokotan will survive. Will come back onto the stage, but that forward throw will not be enough quite yet. Down B. Shield still not broken. Forward air, and we're gonna see a 1 versus 2 for Greg. That down B from Adderall, a little risky right there. It's going to be 86 to 22, as that is going to be some yellow pigment dealing some damage onto Adderall. 94 to 22. Off smash, 112 to 22. We're going to see up next just going to be a back air, 112 to 40. It's going to be red, purple for Greg right here. It's going to be forward smash. Greg is at 68% already, and this up smash is going to put him at 88 now. It's going to be off smash again. Greg survives in the corner, 112, and the Pikmin got reflected. Adderall with the KO right there. The Buffalo Amiibashers will win this game 5 to 3. I have never seen anything like it, and it comes from a rookie. That is the first time I have seen a Dr. Mario reflect a projectile and have it come back and kill its opponent. Adderall, with a 3 KO performance against the Fabled Fairies, will win this for the Amiibashers 5 to 3. Strong rookie play from this Dr. Mario could be what gets Buffalo back into the playoffs for the first time since Season 4. As for the other side, for the Fabled Fairies, we are going to see Blood Flame. She got 2 KOs. House got the other KO for his team. Duolingo had suffered that leadoff loss to Low. Had the control for most of the leadoff situation, but just let things go with a throw and a fireball, allowing Low to get that leadoff win. Nokotan, Greg could not produce a KO to bring this down to Bloom. We'll see if a roster order adjustment is made or not regarding the leadoff position or some other slots. This Fabled Fairies team also features the like of Doodlebob, who's been having a pretty solid season. Had a revival actually with Amiibo Engage and Dream. We'll have to wait and see if there's any roster order changes or not. Alright, 2 more matches until the next intermission. Coming up next is going to be Detroit versus Green Bay. We will be talking about Detroit when we get to them. Rookie, call Adderall a vet the way he's treating the opponents like animals. I mean, Your Honor, to be honest, let's see. Silly, Pancakes, and Farm were all rookies who won the MVP. We've had rookies win MVPs, all that. Hey, we've never had a Dr. Mario win MVP before. I'm just saying, maybe we get a Dr. Mario. Maybe it's him, Adderall, Sauce Alger. Sauce Alger was a close finals back in Season 2. We'll have to wait and see. Let's see. Detroit versus Green Bay will be up next. We are going to see first Detroit I think, no, the roster order is going to be slightly different. We will not see Dan Dory in that leadoff slot. Instead, it is going to be we, yes, we are going to be leading off for Detroit. This is a Mithra leading Pyra-Mithra. One thing I forgot to disclose, the Pyra-Mithras that are leading for certain, how to say it, characters, because Pyra-Mithra can be Pyra or Mithra as the leadoff, and Pokemon Trainer, Squirtle, Ivysaur, or Charizard. Speaking of which, the Natsuki lovers had released Dumas in order to get Rockhead, a rookie Pokemon Trainer, and on the waiver wire, Detroit had claimed Dumas. He is going to be starting in the number 4 slot, but let's bring in the former MVPs first. Starting with the Season 4 MVP, we just mentioned him as a possible candidate for the MVP race. It is going to be Joe's Byleth Farmed, who had a hat trick in the last round of the preseason. 1 of 3 to be able to do so. It was him, another Byleth. It was him. Yeah, sorry, not him, the Sephiroth, him that farmed Lego Batman and Zerby, who had hat tricks, and we just saw back-to-back hat tricks in the last set of rounds from just other amiibo. It was Valerios, and most recently just now Adderall. This preseason has been hat tricks galore so far. 5 hat tricks in the first round and quarter. At this point, we're gonna have like 3 hat tricks. We're probably gonna have like 3 hat tricks round minimum. Nightmares King Deity Pancakes, the Season 3 MVP, traded to Detroit in the offseason as part of a 4-team trade, the big blockbuster trade of the offseason. Let's bring him in here real quick. He is going to be the number 3 slot for Detroit. Alright, slot number 4 is going to be Duke Fizzle's Pokemon Trainer Dumas. We just mentioned him. Spent the last 3 seasons with the Natsuki lovers, got released in favor of a different Pokemon Trainer, Rockhead. So here comes Dumas with a new team in Detroit, as Detroit moved from the Eastern Conference to the Western Conference, and in the West, they want to make it to the conference finals for the first time since Season 4. The final amiibo will once again be Hero Brian for his team, so let's find Hero Brian real quick. Where is he? Here he is. I don't see him actually. Oh, here he is, Hero Brian. Alright, as for Green Bay, Green Bay's general manager has yet to submit a proper roster order, so for the second round in a row, Green Bay will be randomized. So, randomized Green Bay means that Pink Furby will be leadoff, but honestly, Pink Furby is probably one of the better options you do want for a leadoff for this Green Bay roster. Bud Knight will be starting again, this time in the number 2 slot. So let's bring in Bud Knight real quick. Dilly dilly. Slot 3. So, the first overall pick in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League has been, it's had its booms or busts. The biggest bust of those number 1 overall picks is going to be here in slot number 3, 1EM's Ganondorf Big Sword, the Jamarcus Russell of Squad Strike. In slot number 4, it is going to be Lucille's Piranha Plant Acornos. Let's find Acorno real quick. Had 2 very strong seasons early on in the league. Season 1, Season 2, 20 KOs plus per season back with the Swarm and then the Starbreakers, but starting Season 3, just career fell off a cliff. Did get a bunch of starts this season as a leadoff, but the leadoff tenure did not go too well. Because of the randomized order though, Acorno will probably be getting some starts until White Cheese does submit a starting roster order. The 5th and final amiibo, this Little Mech, needed to start on the team last season at Green Bay. They had lost out on a win or go home situation to make it to the playoffs for the first time in franchise history. So with that being said and done, if this Little Mech is starting games, this team has a chance even with the roster orders being randomized. Beef fans, Little Mac MacBook. Bring him in. Yatta. Alrighty. So, Detroit versus Green Bay. We farmed Pancakes, Dumas, and Herobrine versus Pink Furby, Bud Knight, Big Sword, Acorno, and MacBook. Let's begin. I'm going to need to bring the microphone just a little bit closer to me, so I'm going to fix that real quick in just a second. Let's see. Microphone. Let's see. Come to me, microphone. Alright, there we go. Can y'all hear me now? Should be good. Alright, let's press the A buttons now. Alright, it's going to be Pink Furby as the leadoff for Green Bay. This is going to be our first action since season number 4, I believe. Did not get any starts during season 5. 26-31 as we see Pyra, Mithra, Neutral B, and that is going to hit from Pink Furby right there. That Jigglypuff, that Neutral B. This is Zornch's Jigglypuff, by the way. 85-31, another Neutral B. That's going to hit Wee Yes Wee. 107-31. Coming high, that's a pound. 121-31, and Neutral B, this one is going to miss into a down smash. 121-42. Off smash, Pink Furby at 55%. 121-55, as this is still the Mithra for Wee. Yes, we are still using the Mithra. 121-74. The rest will miss right there from Pink Furby. 121-83 as side B. Pink Furby at 98%. We see still the Mithra. Here comes a Pyra, and that's going to be a Neutral B, which misses. It's going to be side B. That's going to miss. And now we see a back throw as the Mithra is out now. Taunt. Forward smash. Going to miss right there. 129-106. And this is going to be a side B, interrupting the Neutral B from the Jigglypuff. 129-125 as the leadoff interaction has been going on for a minute. But we, yes, we get that leadoff win for Detroit. Down B from Bud Knight, switching over to the Mithra right here for Wee Yes Wee. 149, it's going to be a back throw. We, yes, we are off stage against this Mii Sword Fighter, but a down tilt, still trying to make our way back on. 170, going high, and that does not go punished. Weird decision right there from Bud Knight not to punish it, but a down air will result in the KO, and here comes Farmed. He could be a strong MVP candidate this upcoming season for Detroit. It is going to be 0-59 already, as we see forward tilt missing. First little bit of damage onto Farmed. It's 17-59. Down smash. Farmed off stage. Coming back on. It's going to be down throw. Up special. That's going to be the Hero Sword from Bud Knight. So a different up B that this Mii Sword Fighter has. 6-7-59. Farmed, side B getting interrupted, and this off smash is going to miss. 77-63. We see side B missing again. Up B on stage, 88-63. 106-63 as Farm trying to come back onto the stage. Up B will miss. Forward tilt, 106-77. It is going to be a down special, 121-77. We see that down B right there, making this 136-77 as a back throw. Farm, he is down a percent, and he is critically damaged at 143 himself. We see a down B miss. Side B from Farmed. Can he get his 4th KO of the preseason here? 143-109. Farmed, waiting. Side B will miss, but this one is going to land, and here comes Big Sword, the former first overall pick in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, getting a KO against the former MVP. It's going to be Pancakes coming out now. 0-13. 30-13, as we're going to see down B, 47-13, forward air, 47-28, get up attack, 47, Doria getting interrupted into the up air, 47-66, it's going to be up tilt. After the up tilt, do we see up smash? We do see the up smash from Pancakes, 47-69-96, down B, that's going to make it 85-96, as we see up tilt, missing, forward tilt, Big Sword, off stage, Gordo will miss, so it's a forward tilt, out of parry, it's going to be a forward throw, Big Sword is off stage, and he will come back to the stage. 85, 103 to 126. Doria getting parried right there. This one will also be parried into the up tilt. Do we see up air to finish it off? We do! So here comes a corner now for Green Bay. Up throw, up air, a corner at 24% right now. We're going to see up smash, a corner at 42. Neutral air, 103 to 57. Up smash will get rid of Pancakes, and here comes Dumas. This is an Ivysaur leading Pokemon trainer, as a corner does have the full Poison Cloud available. Let's see, it's 5-59. Forward smash, Dumas taking 33%. Tries going off stage right there with that down air, 36. It's going to be 4 there. And here comes the Charizard for Dumas. 51-79. Off smash. We will see a switch of Squirtle though. 68, 76-79, 81-94 as up next. This Squirtle is going to go for, let's see, it's going to be a manual switch to the Ivysaur. But the up smash will get rid of Ivysaur. Corno has 2 kills in this game, and Herobrine has a 1 versus 2 for Detroit. Down special, Corno at 130. We're going to see her come back onto the stage as we see down smash again. Corno at 144. Trying to come back on once more. It's going to be down smash, 0 to 156. Herobrine, will he get this forward smash? It's going to miss. How about an up smash? Down B, Corno still alive at 173. 0 to 173. It's going to be Corno coming back onto the stage as we see down smash, 0 to 184. Corno coming back on. It's going to be get up attack. Finally some damage onto Herobrine. And the up tilt right there, that is going to result in a KO. It's going to be 1 versus 1 between Herobrine and MacBook. So, Up throw, MacBook has 1 bar so far towards that KO punch. It's going to be 21 to 22. Down smash, MacBook halfway towards that KO punch. We see a down smash again, 21 to 50. Down tilt right here, side B getting shielded. Forward tilt, 21 to 74. As down smash right there, MacBook, he is going to fall short, and that will be it. Herobrine, barely taking any damage, wins the 1 versus 2 as Detroit will win this match 5 to 4. Alright, it's a 5-4 victory from Detroit. Look at that. It was going to be beautiful back and forth action until a Corno turns it around with 2 KOs. But then Herobrine is like, no, I'm going to turn it back into my direction. Getting 2 KOs of his own, winning the 1 versus 2. And Detroit gets that 5-4 victory. Alright, coming up next, going to be the last match before the first intermission. We're going to see Ottawa versus JG Wentworth. Oh, wait, wrong form. They play on the Omega. So, as you can hear, my voice is starting to come, kind of die a little, and we're only about 40 minutes in. This is mainly the reason why I decided to have the intermissions between games. Or not the intermissions, but at least have the AFK screen. So, we're still going to be on yapping mode, all that, but we'll probably tone it down a little bit on the yap, so we can save our voice for the commentary. Let me get some water real quick. So, Nimona is going to be the leadoff again for Ottawa, as there are no roster order changes for Ottawa's team. JG Wentworth, a roster order has yet to be submitted, so they are randomized once again, but they only have 5 Amiibo on their team, which means you're going to see the same 5 Amiibo, but you're not going to see the same 5 ordered. Nimona as that leadoff. We're going to see up next Dr. Bruh, 1AM's Dr. Mario. This is going to be mainly bench players playing for Ottawa here as the only starter. Actually, it is all bench players and rookies for this team. We're not going to see any of the regular starters again, so no Taste, no IHOP, no Papaya, no Seraphim, no Mythos for this match. In slot number 3, we are going to see one of the rookies we just mentioned, Beta Dude's Pyramithroid Golden Gal. So let's find that Golden Gal real quick. Where is she? Here she is! Alright. In the 4th slot, we are going to see Enacraft's Zelda Zeldina. Long tenured veteran, taking mainly a bench player, benching the set. Oh man, that was a fun set. Yes, that was definitely fun. If Detroit has everything meshed together with the core replacement plus Herobrine just getting back in shape, this Detroit team could definitely make it to the playoffs, because the West is a big question mark. That is one thing I'll say about the Western Conference, just the West is a big question mark. We have the question, but we don't have an answer, because some of the top teams that are placed in the Western Conference right now, they might be taking a step back, especially like maybe the Times and Squad and 456 Squadron. There could be lots of Western teams that take a step forward. I think 2 teams in the West that will take the biggest step forward are going to be Holy Army and Detroit. That plus, we'll have to wait and see whenever things do come to fruition. Maybe one of those expansion teams, they could be possibly be getting some good games. We'll have to wait and see, of course. The first 6 rounds of the regular season will be cross-conference play, then after cross-conference, we'll go to actually playing within the conference. So the games that matter the most will be the last 12. The games that matter, I mean, they still matter towards your record and stuff, but not as much, as these are going to be guys you might be facing during the postseason. But let's see. Luckman's Mii Sword Fighter Cisne, going to be the 5th and final Amiibo. Let's bring her in real quick as, where is the Mii Sword Fighter? Here we go. Alright. As for the team at home, JG Wentworth, we already mentioned their roster order was randomized once again, so the leadoff is not going to be Pant 1. The leadoff for today's game is going to be, I believe this Amiibo actually does have one prior leadoff in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. I don't remember which team he was playing with at the time, but Nightmare's Mewtwo Nightmare. Mewtwo Amiibo trained by Nightmare. In slot number 2, oh, you're very familiar with this Amiibo being the 2nd slot. He broke the record for most KOs by low tier in a single season and did not need the extra 2 games to get it done. Jim's Ken, Channing Tatum, slot number 2 for this JG Wentworth. Now, the long-time leadoff for this team, as you can see, he is not the leadoff, but he is one of 5 Amiibo, meaning he is playing. He is going to be here in this number 3 slot as soon as we can find him. Ladies and gentlemen, the best leadoff in Season 4, most leadoff wins in a single regular season. Even though he took a step back this past season, the team as a whole had accelerated, but now they need to refigure things with new team, new roster, losing 2 of their starters, Pantwan. The 4th amiibo is going to be Amalgamate's Hero Slime God, named to the All-Star as a closer this past season. This is part of the reason why this team went 13-5. They went 12-6 last season actually. 12-6, not 13-5. But the 5th and final amiibo is going to be Sakata's Byleth Raikou, as soon as we can find it. Raikou, here you are. Alrighty. Let me get this sip of water. Alright, the last game before our first intermission of the night, it is going to be Ottawa versus JG Wentworth in the form of Nimona, Dr. Bruh, Golden Gal, Zeldina, Cisne versus Nightmare, Channing Tatum, Pantwan, Slime God, and Raikou. 2 teams coming off their maiden playoff voyages. On one side of things, we have Ottawa, who got a first round bye these past playoffs, made it all the way to the semifinals before losing to the Chaos Corp, who would lose the finals to the Ditto Burritos. On the other side, JG Wentworth did not get a first round bye and got bounced by Toronto in the first round, swept actually. The leadoffs are Nimona versus Nightmare. And just a reminder, the playoffs are still going to be 12 teams, but it's going to be once again back to the Season 4 format where we have 6 in the East, 6 in the West. The winner of the East will play the winner of the West in the finals. Still keeping that best of 5 finals though, as this is a Pokemon battle right here. 59-49. That's going to be another Flare Blitz, and that's going to not break through the Shadow Balls. Sorry, he breaks through the Shadow Balls, but that forward smash right there. Nimona with that lead off against Nightmare. So here comes Channing Tatum as the Charizard is still out for Ottawa. It's going to be 103. Shoryuken? No, it's a forward smash getting rid of the Charizard. And here comes Dr. Bruh. So it's going to be 0-49. Down air attempted right there, but Shoryuken catching the dock. Going to be 39-49. Down special. Channing Tatum, 6-7. Into a forward smash. Dr. Bruh with the KO and Pantwan. He is going to be coming out this time down, not as the leadoff. It's going to be 20-13. 20 as you see down B, an aerial down B missing from Dr. Bruh. Forward smash out of that shield. Up smash. No, it's a forward tilt into an up smash. 20, 26, 39-66. Down B, 48-66. Dr. Bruh coming back onto the stage, catching Pantwan with that down B. It's going to be forward smash. No, it's a blurring blade. 63-83. Pill interrupted a blurring blade right here, but that one is going to land. Another forward smash. Not another KO quite yet. It's going to be 64-110. I saw Dr. Bruh crouching, and I thought he was going to go for a brawl moment, but instead he stays on the stage, getting hit by that side B now. 97-110. It's going to be down B right here. He has been able to break through Pantwan with some down Bs here, but I fear he might go for one at the wrong position. Instead, forward throw actually. 97-144. Pantwan gets hit by the pill, comes back onto the stage, but he is at 144% as this side B will KO Dr. Bruh. So here comes Golden Gal for Ottawa. Gonna be 0. Up smash. 0-0 as Ottawa takes a 1 amiibo lead. Slime God with the psych up. It's gonna be 16-24 as we are gonna see up next. Down smash. 33-24. 56-24. It is going to be forward tilt. 72-24 as up next it is going to be down tilt. Up air. 72-46. It is going to be down smash. 84-46. Fireball. That's going to hit Golden Gal. 104-46 as Kaboom is going to miss. 104-56 as Golden Gal tries going off stage. Will come back. Another psych up into a down smash. That is a critical. It is 2 versus 2. Zeldina going to come out right now for Ottawa. It is 0-62. We're going to see jab, jab, jab. 11. Gonna be forward tilt. 27-62. Forward tilt. Forward tilt gonna miss right here. Out of parry. Jab, jab, jab again. 39-62. Forward tilt. Zeldina at 53%. It's gonna be 53-73. But a down throw into the up air is going to miss. 62-99. Jab, jab, jab. 73. Bang. 93-99. 2 versus 2. Behind Zeldina is going to be Cisne. Behind Slime God is going to be Raikou. 102-104. Down air. Down air. We see jab, jab, jab now. Zeldina off stage at 113. And it is going to be no attack here. Down smash out of the parry. And it's going to be Raikou with a 1 versus 2 for JG Wentworth. 113-21. 123, 138, and that's going to be 1 versus 1 now. 0 to 31. Blurring Blade, Raikou off stage, assist Nay. Rookie coming out, another Blurring Blade, no, interrupted right there. 11, 24 to 48. Side B, it's going to be the Charcum side B, 24 to 77, as we're going to see just an off smash here. 45 to 77. 45 to 83, as we're going to see Raikou come back onto the stage. Off smash, the third hit will land. 45 to 92, as this will be another off smash. Raikou still alive for now. 54 to 103, and this side B will have Cisne off stage. It is 77 to 103. The jab, jab, jab right there, making it 87 to 103. We're going to see the neutral air. 87 to 113. Up tilt, up air. Cisne, she survives, but up B into down air right there, and that's going to be a KO. JG Wentworth as Raikou gets the 1 versus 2 to win this game 5 to 4. The Amiibo can be inconsistent with that up B into an aerial combo, but it is so beautiful when it actually gets pulled off. This game was going to be beautiful back and forth action if Cisne could finish the job, but instead, Raikou with the 1 versus 2 at the last possible moment, able to win this for JG Wentworth, as they are 2-0 with this randomized roster here in these preseason exhibition matches. Alright, so coming up next is going to be the first intermission of preseason round 2. When we come back, we're going to have the next 5 matches: Time Zone Squad versus the Floppy Flamers, Carbon Show's team versus Holy Army of Fergus, Michael versus Miami, Dratini Domain versus Bad Opinion Tellers, Natsuki Lovers at Mid Class Nation, and that will be the 5 matches until the second intermission. After the third intermission, stay tuned, folks. In about an hour or so, we're going to have a rematch of the Season 5 finals, the Ditto Burritos versus the Chaos Corp. There will also be Boston at Amiibo Engage, 456 Squadron at Tax Fraudulence, and to close things out, the Dark League versus Toronto. The Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume in 5 to 10 minutes. Get water, stay hydrated, as hydration is key to importance. Alright, let's at least go to the Floppy Flamers home stage real quick. I will reveal that at least it is going to be New Pork City Omega form. So, a first timer for here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, is I actually do need to back out. In fact, let's just put that brain rot screen up now. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. The first intermission has concluded, and the 5 matches we have between the first and second intermissions are Time Zone Squad versus Floppy Flamers, Card Show's team at Holy Army Fergus, Michael versus Miami, Dratini Domain versus the Bad Opinion Tellers, and before the second intermission happens, the Nutski Lovers versus Mid Class Nation. So, first things first, Time Zone Squad versus the Floppy Flamers. We have a roster order change for the Time Zone Squad. Rin Penrose will stay the leadoff for this team, getting a leadoff win in the previous round against the Dratini Domain, but Ascent MLO has been moved up from the number 5 slot up to the number 2. We will see Bajista making his Time Zone Squad preseason debut, Alistor down in slot 4, and Rice. Nightmares King Deity, which is not Pancakes, not Nachos, but Nightmare King Deity Rice, making his debut for the Time Zone Squad. On the other side, Failnot is temporarily a woman because both of these violets use the same alt color. We will also see Memories, Mrs. Biden, Loaded Diaper, and Bong. For those of you who did not see before the first intermission, the Floppy Flamers are an expansion team, which means they have a new home stage. We will see it at home stage, as the leadoffs are Rin versus Failnot. It's going to be Failnot with the damage first. Going to be 15 to 17. Forward tilt. It's going to be out of parry. Rin going to take advantage. No, will take damage instead. 35 to 31. Forward smash. Going to miss from Failnot here. Down tilt. Off smash is going to miss right here. Side B. Rin off stage. Come back on. It's going to be 59 to 42. We see Rin with that downer right there. That is going to not work quite as well. Still getting some off stage damage, but let's see. Do we see it again? Neutral air, but it backfires there. Rin just not able to get right hit off stage. Neutral B instead of forward smash out of that parry. Another interesting move as it is 70 to 6-7. Rin so far has been able to be in toe with Failnot. 80 to 6-7 as we see a back throw. Rin off stage. 90 to 67 is going to be 96-7 as we see up tilt. Do we see the up air? We see a forward air instead. Rin off stage trying to come back on. This has not been any answer damage since the 6-7. Up tilt, up air, down air, into the up smash. Rin finally beginning some damage. It is 134 to 101 and a forward smash. Rin will get back-to-back leadoff wins for the Time Zone Squad. It's going to be 134 to 10 right here. Down tilt, and it's going to be 134 to 19. We are going to see Memories, Cicadas, Steve Amiibo. This Steve Amiibo used to play for the Ditto Burritos, as now it is 142 to 46, 157 to 56, and a forward smash right there will end Ren's day for tonight. Ascent MLO coming out now for the Time Zone Squad. Spent the last 3 seasons with 2 of them with Edmonton, 1 with Grand Army of the Republic, who the team had relocated. Was originally going to be part of Holy Army of Fergus, but was traded away in that 14 trade to this Time Zone Squad, so the Holy Army could acquire Dimitri. We will see Dimitri in the next match, by the way, but it's 69 to 71, 4 versus 4, back throw, 69 to 84. Memories trying to come back onto the stage. Instead, we are going to see up tilt, up air. It's going to be 86 to 84. Minecart will catch Ascent. He will come back onto the stage, though. 86 to 85. Down smash getting interrupted. Up tilt, up smash, and that's a KO for Memories. 2 from this Steve in this match. Bajista coming out right now. It is 30 to 96. Forward smash. His first KO in a long time. Even if it's a preseason. Mrs. Biden coming out for the Flamers. It's going to be 79 to 0 right now as we are going to see up smash. No, it's going to be forward smash right here after the missed forward smash from Biden. 98 to 17. Biden, that's going to be forcing Bajista to go high right there. But the forward smash, it's going to be 3 versus 2 with the Floppy Flamers in the lead. Alistor, the rookie, coming out for the Time Zone Squad, had a KO in the last game for the Time Zone Squad. It's going to be 5 to 6-7, 5 to 82 as Alistor tries going off stage, and the down air! He goes deep to get rid of Biden. Here comes Loaded Diaper, staples the Sephiroth. It is 27, 40 to 10 right now. So it's going to be 40 to 21. We see up throw. What do we see next? Down air from the Sephiroth. 69 to 34. Off smash is going to miss. Down smash out of the shield. 69, 79 to 49. We are going to see Alistor with the up air. Neutral B. After the neutral B, it's going to be a down throw, followed by off smash not working from the Sephiroth. 84, 93 to 70. After that snap, it's a forward smash right here. And that's going to be 2 KOs from Alistor here as Bong has a 1 versus 2 for the Floppy Flamers. 120 to 0. The spike ball will get rid of Alistor. So here comes the Time Zone Squad debut of Nightmares King Deity Rice. 24, 33 to 28. we're going to see Up Smash, but he's going to take Poison Cloud damage, putting him all the way up to 6-7. 79 now. It's going to be 79 to 62. We are going to see forward throw. It's 93 to 62, 93 to 77. Rice coming back onto the stage. Up Smash will miss here. A neutral B. And the Up Smash! The Time Zone Squad is going to win this game 5-4. Rice, in his Time Zone Squad debut for the preseason, gets the game-winning KO. Even though we don't see a sense getting a KO here, we see 2 KOs from Memories, 2 KOs from Alistar. Rin, 2-0 as a leadoff so far this preseason. Could this be a breakout leadoff season that Rin has been finally waiting for? We'll have to wait and see, as with the Time Zone Squad, we don't know who we're going to play in the next round. We might get an idea by the end of the stream, but it's going to have to be one of those question marks. Alistar, though, he could be making his way towards the starting roster for week 1. We still don't have the finalized schedule yet for the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. That is going to be worked on this weekend. Rice with that game-winning KO, though, he is expected to be a productive starter this upcoming season. Ascent, the number 2 slot might not be ideal from him. Maybe instead of being the number 2, maybe being the closer might be more ideal towards the bottom half. We're just going to have to wait and see. Coming up next, the worst and the second worst teams of the previous season, Carbon Show's team and Holy Army of Fergus. For the first time since Season 2 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, we are going back to Kalos Pokemon League. Alright, so let's start with Carbon Show's team first. Their roster order had been randomized once again. Still no word from the general manager, so it's going to be Crunchy's hero Carl Magnus coming up first. Let's see. Carl Magnus. He had gotten 2 kills in the previous game, and he was on the thumbnail for Carbon Show's team. Let's bring him in first. The second amiibo is going to be Agron Ghost's Cloud Soldier. Soldier had a career best season this past year with 11. It was 10 or 11 knockouts this past season. I don't remember. Even though the team went 3-15, still a career highlight for this Cloud amiibo. Carbon Show's Pit, who racked up 20 KOs in a 3-15 struggling team, mainly thanks to a whole bunch of garbage time knockouts. 9-1-0, gonna be here in the number 3 slot. Let us see where he is, as where is that 9-1-0? Here we go, here he is, here he comes, and there we are. In the 4th slot, we're going to see one of the long-term starters. He did not start last season, though. Penger's Ganondorf Starless. If I can find Starless real quick. This Ganondorf, if he can be closing games, keep in mind, randomized orders. He could be leadoff, he could be closing, he could do anything. But right here in the 4th slot, Starless could be here. And finally, this King DDD was selected in the Season 4 draft back when Very Doggish was in charge of the team. Well, he was a bit of a no-show, so the roster got taken over by Carbon Show. Let's see. After that Season 4, Very Doggish team, they made it to the playoffs, but after a no-show from Very Doggish, Carbon Show returns, and here he is, Bob. You ever just forget how to speak the English language sometimes? The Holy Army of Fergus. Let's load them in real quick. We have a different amiibo in the leadoff. It is going to be, if we can scroll down real quick, Gabe's King Deity Flavor City. 15 KOs as a rookie this past year. This King Deity amiibo could have some good promise. The Taunting King Deity, we'll see what he does in his sophomore season, but one highly promising rookie from this team is going to be the 3rd overall pick in the Season 6 draft. If I can find the right letter in the alphabet real quick. J, G, Frandy. Okay, here we go. Frandy's Byleth Dimitri, the 3rd overall pick in this draft, going to be in that number 2 slot. At slot number 3, we are going to see Frandy's Meta Knight, Bali, another rookie selected by this team because, let's see, back-to-back. Meta Knight is going to be one amiibo that does get more representation here in this upcoming season, and Bali is going to be one of those amiibo. Why? The 4 and 5 are going to be the same 2 amiibo we saw in the previous game. So slot number 4, let's bring her in real quick. Jocelyn's Ganondorf Vibin. He just vibing. Vibin is going to be another key piece of this team that they want to do well and good. But the 5th and final amiibo is going to be Dryker's Ling Lucero. Let's find Lucero real quick. He was the leadoff all of last season. I think he was kind of alright. I forgot to actually look at his leadoff record this past season. But alright, here we have it. From last season, the worst team in the league versus the second worst team in the league. Carl Magnus, Soldier, 910, Starless, and Bob versus Flavor City, Dimitri, Bali, Vibin, and Lucero. Alright, let's press those buttons real quick. Up, left, right, down. The leadoffs are going to be Carl Magnus versus Flavor City. For the first time since Season 2 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, Kalos Pokemon League will be used. This stage was teased last season during the All-Star Game during the Best of 3 series, as Flavor City is already at 6'7", 82%, and this is going to be a 0 to death from Carl Magnus, the man on the thumbnail himself. Dimitri is coming out right now for his team, already down 1 Amiibo, 28 to 9. So this Amiibo at some point will probably be elevated to the captain at some point. Captain just an honorary title, but it's going to be 49 to 9 as we are going to see Dimitri back throw. Finally some damage onto Carl Magnus. Carl Magnus try to go off stage, 74 to 20. We see 74-20 as out of the parry. Dimitri does not respond after the parry. Jab, jab, jab. 85 to 20. Magnus going to come back to the stage going low. 85 to 20, just stalling a little bit. We are going to see down tilt not land. It's going to be 85, 95. Up smash right here. We'll get rid of Magnus and he will smash the glass. Soldier coming out right now for Carbon Show's team. Dimitri barely took any damage against that hero Amiibo. It's going to be 14 to 44 right now. Neutral B not going to land because of the Blade Beam. It's going to be 28 to 51. Side B, Dimitri at 75. Soldier will have a Blade Beam fully charged. It will hit. It is 28 to 96. And we see Dimitri waiting for Soldier to come back onto the stage. 28 to 102, 36 to 111. Dimitri off stage, come back onto the stage. It's going to be up throw. We see the up air, 62 to 111. After this, it is going to be just a down air from Soldier, 62 to 119. It's going to be side B, Dimitri getting hit by that. But oh, there's the up air right there, and Soldier, he's going to fall short. Dimitri able to steal the stock of Soldier. 2 KOs from this rookie. It's going to be 9-1-0 coming out with that KO. 23 to 0 as Bali will now come out, the second round rookie for Holy Army of Fergus. 50 to 5 as we see Bali. It's going to be up air from 910, 53 to 19 as we see a down B. Going to miss right there. 53 to 50. 3 versus 3 between the worst and second worst teams from last season. 68 to 50. 73 to 50 as we're going to see up next. Going to be the Meta Knight with the neutral air. Some offstage shenanigans. 910 offstage. He'll come back onto the stage. That is 4 jumps, 6 jumps. That is a tech right there. 96, 107 to 50. Side B and we'll get rid of 910. Starless coming out right now for Carbon Show's team. Has not played a single regular season snap for Carbon Show's team. His last start was with Veridogs' team. 25 to 74. Forward air, 33 to 74. Down smash, 46 to 81. It's going to be a forward throw. 46 to 97. We are going to see up smash, neutral air, 58 to 97. We see back air, 68 for Starless. Side B, that's able to get a little bit damage, but there's the up smash right there. Ganondorf versus Ganondorf is going to be the deal right now as we have Starless versus Vibin. Dorya from Vibin, 71 to 30 right here. We are going to see back throw. 71 to 42 right here. It's going to be up smash right here. 71 each. Side B, gonna miss right there. It's gonna be a back throw. Starless is on to the right of your screen. 86 to 71. Forward tilt. Starless on your left now. It's gonna be 102 to 88. Vibin off stage right here. Vibin is the default color, the one that looks purplish. That is going to be the one who is KO'd, and that was Starless. Bob has a 1 versus 2 for Carbon Show's team. It is 23 to 97 right now. Side B, it's going to be up air, 35 to 111. We're going to see up next, up tilt, not landing. That tilt, up tilt, that one is going to land this time. 35, 57 to 123. Vibin with a neutral B, that's going to miss. 57 to 131. Instead, forward tilt, Vibin at 139, and a dash attack will make this a 1 versus 1. 57 to 0 as the 2 Amiibo who were the leadoffs for the worst and second worst teams in the league, Bob and Lucero, have a 1 versus 1. It's just like a leadoff, except the loser loses the game. 66-61. Lucero come back onto the stage for tilt. 66-65. Dash attack. Lucero off stage. Gordo will miss. 66-92. This Gordo is going to hit, and Lucero, he is going to be hit by another Gordo. 66-128. He will come back onto the stage now. 66-137. We're going to see up next. There's the up tilt right there. And Carbon Show's team will defeat the Holy Army of Fergus 5-4. I genuinely almost ran out of breath commentating that last match. I'm dead serious. I forgot how to breathe, so I was like trying to remember how to breathe and find a way to stop and breathe and stop and breathe, but action just kept happening and going and going. Carbon Show's team will get this victory right here. We see Carl Magnus with that leadoff. Dimitri got 2 KOs, able to put it in favor of Frandy's team, Holy Army of Fergus, but Bob winning the 1 versus 2 allows Carbon Show's team to get off with a win. The Carbon Show's team is 2-0 so far in this preseason. If they win the next round, they will tie the number of preseason wins they have here with the number of regular season wins they had last season. And this is with a randomized roster that changes each round. Alrighty. So, coming up next, it's going to be Michael versus Miami. Alright, I think from this point forward, the teams that are playing, let's see, let me do some math real quick. 7. Yeah, coming from this point forward, the teams who are playing now are the teams who lost in the previous round. So we had all the winners, so all those winners of the first 7 matches. So let's see, KB, Kings, Buffalo, Detroit, was it Ottawa that won? No, it was Wentworth that won. The Flamers, did Flamers win? I think the Flamers won, right? I literally can't remember the match that happened 20 minutes ago. The Floppy Flamers won their match, right, against the Times Squad. Let me check real quick. This is why you save screenshots. Oh, yeah, that's right. Times Squad won. Yeah, that's right. We won. Rice had gotten a game-winning KO. Yeah, so Times Squad, Carbon Show's team, those are going to be 2-0 so far. We'll figure out which teams in the second half of matches will be 1-1 or 0-2 in this preseason. It is Swiss, so everyone is playing 5 matches no matter what their record is. Alrighty. So, Michael versus Miami. Let's find them real quick. Miami home game's gonna be over here at the pirate ship Steel, the Omega Forum. Let me get this sip of water real quick as we load Michael first. Trying to find that Paragon. Where is Paragon? Here we go. Here we are. Here he is, and here he comes. All right. Slot number 2 for Michael. There is no roster order change, but so we are going to see once again the number 2 overall pick in the draft, KB's Gandorf UC If I can find UC real quick, where is he? FGHIJJJJJJJK UC Alright, the third amiibo is going to be White Cheese's King Deity Terrence. Let's come down to the letter W. Let's find him real quick. Terrence. The fourth amiibo is going to be, once we can find it real quick after loading in Terrence, it is going to be Joe's Link No Mouth. Let's go down to the letter J again. Let's see, J, Joe, Sick, Joe, Kaya, Joe, Link. Alright, and the fifth and final amiibo is going to be Drew's Piranha Plant Tomney. Let's find Tomney real quick. Where is he? Tomney, the Piranha Plant. Alrighty. That's going to be the roster for Michael. On the other side, Miami. Their roster order is changed once again because we have not gotten a proper roster order. Meaning that Miami, the new leadoff for this match is going to be the typical closer. Joker, the Joker from Panger's Joker, Gen Galzo. The second amiibo on here for Miami is going to be the former number 1 overall pick of the Season 4 draft. Let's find him real quick. The Buffalo's Tone Link, Lil Nas X. Alright, Amiibo number 3. This is going to be Miami's first round pick back in the Season 5 draft, so 1 draft to go. He was the primary leadoff in Season 5 of the team, as, let's just say Miami's record was not really good this past season. They did pride themselves on low tiers, but just no roster adjustments, no nothing like that, as we didn't see any changes from Miami during the regular season. To Buffalo's Lucario, going to be Vengeance. He's going to be coming out here. Honestly, I feel like Lucario is probably better as not a leadoff, but as like a 2 or 3 slot. If you're down, you can take advantage of Aura and other comeback mechanics coming early. Because, I mean, you already try to take advantage of that with Joker if you have a 1 versus 2, but heck, I could easily see a Lucario closing scenario being something ideal in the future. We'll have to wait and see as Doveman's Little Mac Yamcha. He's going to be the 4th Amiibo real quick, so let's find Doveman, Little Mac Yamcha. 5th and final is going to be White Cheesy's Young Link Nyquilla. Let's find him real quick. Going to be 5th and final as we see, where is he? There is the Young Link. Alright, so it's going to be Paragon, Yusiso, Terrence, No Mouth, and Tomini versus Gengalzo, Lil Nas X, Vengeance, Yamcha, and Nyquilla. The leadoff game is going to be an interesting one here, as we did mention those rookie general managers using a byleth leadoff against Gengalzo as a leadoff. Joker leadoff is going to be interesting. I think Gengalzo has 1 career leadoff, and that was back when he was with a different team in a Joker versus Joker duo. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think it was Season 2, Round 7, Dynamic Divorce versus the Novas, and it was Joe's Joker who got the leadoff win. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. 27-48 right now, so we're going to see Paragon versus Gengalzo. I know it was Joe's Joker and Panger's Joker in that leadoff scenario. So Pride Admin versus Gengalzo, and it was a gentleman's agreement type of thing. I think definitely with Panger, so it had to be the Novas. Anyways, this match right here, Michael versus Miami, going to be 52-118 against Gengalzo with Arsene trying to make his way back on. He comes straight to the ledge. It's going to be a back throw here as Gengalzo, Arsene will run out and offstage. And oh no, he miscalculated and falls short. Gengalzo thought he was going to have the Arsene just for a little bit longer, but instead of getting the big recovery, he gets a normal recovery, and the normal recovery is not nowhere near enough. 83-17 as Lil Nas X, former #1 overall pick, coming out right now. 93-30 as we're going to see just up next, going to be the forwards match actually. 93-53 Paragon, he's going to get hit by the back throw. 104-53 Paragon hit by a bomb, and a forwards match right there. That's going to get rid of him. Here comes the #2 overall pick, Yusiso. It's going to be 0-68, 0-94. After the up smash, up tilt will miss, but out of the parry, up smash going to get shielded. 6-94. We see Yusiso come back up onto the stage. It's going to be down B, Lil Nas X at 114 into a down tilt. 133, 134, up tilt misses. Here's the up throw into up air from Lil Nas X. 29-134, down smash getting parried. It is going to be 51-134 as Yusiso struggling to finish the job here. It is going to be 61, down smash getting interrupted. 69-134. Yusiso getting a little bit of damage here, but hit by the boomerang on the way back. Side B gonna miss, down B getting interrupted. 78-84-143. We are going to see down throw. After the down throw, it is going to be a forward throw. 102-143. Lil Nas X waiting for Yusiso to come back on. Already has 1 KO so far, the former #1 overall pick. And that boomerang, that can seal the deal. And he is going to fall short. Lil Nas X has 2 KOs so far in this exhibition game, but this up B from Terrence will KO, making it 3 versus 3. It will reset here, 18-0. We see Terrence. This is a King deity that loves to spam up B on stage. Like there it is right there. Because when you do land on the ground, you do get those stars. 49-0. Offstage shenanigans. 6-7. 15 is going to be, oh, down right there. Vengeance has the ability. He will not come back. And just like that, Terrence himself has 2 KOs, getting rid of both Lil Nas X and the Vengeance, both of the Buffalo's Amiibo on this roster. 131-0. As Yamcha comes out, he is going to avoid the up B, but this one, he avoids it too. It's going to be another up B, way too far from Terrence. Forward tilt, 141-0 right now. Terrence, he is going to come back onto the stage. 143-0. We see up B on stage. That's going to miss for now. Dash attack. 156-0. We see Terrence coming back onto the stage. He has yet to get any damage onto this Little Mac. It's going to be 156-0, as we're going to see just up next. It's going to be up B again. That's going to hit Yamcha off stage. Forward air. It's going to be okay. Yamcha will survive the forward air. 156-27, and a forward tilt. Going to make it 2 versus 2. No Mouth with a forward smash right here. Forward air. There's a forward air. An immediate revenge KO against Yamcha. Nyquilla will have a 1 versus 2 scenario for Miami, as it is 50-0. We're going to see 50-0 right now. Back throw. Make it 58-0. It's going to be up next. It's going to be a back throw. 65-0. It is going to be 73-0.7. Just a little tiny sliver of damage onto this youngling. 90-9.1. It's going to be 99-9. There is still a Piranha Plant in the back for Michael after this, but it's going to be 109-37. We see No Mouth KO'd by the forward smash, so it's going to be Tommy, the last amiibo for Michael coming out right now. Going to be forward throw, 0-66, down air, Nyquilla at 87% right now. It is 29, 106, 29, 120, and we see neutral air, and he is going to fall short. Michael will win this game 5-4. Alright, so Michael in the preseason will get their first win of their history so far. Terrence, 2 KOs. We saw Lil Nas X, former number of overall pick, get 2 KOs on the other side for Miami. Tommy able to get that game-winning KO with that neutral air to send Nyquilla too far to come back, as he fell short. Alrighty, coming up next, we're going to see Dratini Domain versus the Bots. BOT stands for Bad Opinion Tellers. And the Bots, we're going to be back on the robot stage, Wily Castle Omega Form. Is there a certain song I want to play? Let's see, let's look for some certain songs. Let's see. I'm trying to think. That's, I want to say Windman. Would it be Wind? Maybe there's more down here. Let's see. No. What song is it? Or do I not have it? Do I not have it? Maybe it's Hard Man. Dang. Alright, well, let's see. What song do I want instead, then? We're the Robots. Yeah, Wily Stage 2. Gotta play that, music. Okay, how do I unlock, would it be Whistle Man, or what would it be called? The one that starts like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Keep in mind, this comes from a guy who has not played any of the Mega Man games. I do have a Mega Man Legacy Collection, though. I bought it sealed, new in the box. The box is slightly damaged, so I got it for like $90 a few years ago because I wanted the gold Mega Man. So I have the game. I just haven't played the game. Like, the game is still sealed in its original plastic in my closet somewhere. Anyways, this is going to be Dratini Domain versus the Bad Opinion Tellers. So, Dratini Domain. We have yet to see a proper roster order from their general manager. I think they just trust the random system. I'll make sure they... I'll be reaching out to all general managers who have been random these last 2 matches. Make sure that they understand they got to submit a roster order real quick. So, Just a Guy's Piranha Plant Spike is going to be the lead off here. Spike, I believe, played in the last match in their loss to the Time Zone Squad. Then, in slot number 2, we are going to see Amalgamates Olimar Aussie. Let's find Aussie real quick. Aussie. I gotta pronounce it like Aussie, not Aussie. Because Aussie would be like A-U-S-I-E. This is Aussie with an O. Jocelyn's Byleth Power, the big acquisition in the expansion draft, should be slot number 3. Still gonna be playing here as we see Power. Here she is. Power. Alright, slot number 4. It is going to be one of the other rookie acquisitions from this team. It is going to be, if we can find them real quick, Where are they? It is going to be load. Where are they? Oh, Double Trouble, Drew's Pyra Mithra. I don't know who the lead is for this. Obviously, Drew would know because it's home Amiibo, and it is going to be the Pyra. Fifth and finally, it's going to be the King Deity closer, Frandy's King Deity Funko Ford. Sorry, Uncle Ford. Wait, is it Funko or Uncle? I generally forgot. My brain is not working right now. Let's see. Alright. On the other side, we're going to see going to be the roster for the Bad Opinion Tellers. No changes to the roster, so it's still going to be Eon's Pal, Miyuki, Yuri, Lego Batman, Bisclavette. So we will start with Eon's Pal. Eon's Pal and Lego Batman are a deadly duo, and I really hope to see more this upcoming season, even if Eon's Pal will be the primary leadoff most likely. We are going to see one of those rookie acquisitions, though. Nightmares Me Sword Fighter Miyuki. So let's wait and see, as we're going to see if Miyuki, Nightmare Me Sword Fighter Miyuki. Some trainers have been setting for so long to the Squad Check Amiibo Draft League that I just see like multiple pages of just them. Like this, their Amiibo. Alright, third Amiibo is going to be 1AM Zelda Yuri. Let's find Yuri real quick, as we love watching Yuri. Alright, slot number 4 is going to be Ditto's Byleth Lego Batman. Had a hat trick in the previous round, but the hat trick was spoiled with a 5-4 loss to their first round opponent. Let's see where those Bad Opinion Tellers are. Oh yeah, if anyone is in the chat that have a bad opinion, then now would be the time to tell a bad opinion. Nothing that'll get you banned though. Don't give me a bad opinion that'll get you banned. Alright, the fifth and final Amiibo is going to be Amalgamate's King DDD Bisclavette. Let's find Bisclavette real quick. Alrighty. So, we are going to have the Dratini Domain versus Bad Opinion Tellers. One expansion team versus one rebranded team. It is Spike, Aussie, Power, Double Trouble, and Funko Ford versus Eon's Pal, Miyuki, Yuri, Lego Batman, and Bisclavette. Let's begin. Both of these teams have a King DDD closer, and that's going to be one interesting thing to see, but Spike versus Eon's Pal are the leadoffs. Yummy, yummy water. One more match after this, and we get water.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, it's going to be 0-0, 10, 23-0 as Eon's Pal dealing some damage, but off-stage shenanigans, 34-0. Spike will be able to come back onto the stage though because he is a Piranha Plant, but an up throw. After the up throw, we see finally some damage onto Eon's Pal, 64-15, 65-15, as we see Eon's Pal putting non-stop pressure onto this Piranha Plant so far in this game. It is 91-15, as the only damage was just one singular hit, 111-15, and we see forward air not landing quite yet. Instead, it's going to be jab, just jab. 113-25 is going to be 113-36 as now Eon's Pal off stage. Down B is going to miss from Spike. It's going to be a back throw after this. 126. Forward air will barely miss. It's going to be up B, and that is going to be behind. That will go unpunished. That could have been an easy up smash right there, but it goes unpunished. Eon's Pal is suddenly taking damage right here, right now. 127-80 right now as he does not try to reflect. Instead, a forward smash, and Eon's Pal getting that leadoff win. Here comes Aussie with that revenge KO. It's going to be Aussie versus Miyuki. It is 14-0 right now as we have 33-0. We're going to see a down air. 41-0. It's going to be Aussie. It's going to be 50-70 right now as Miyuki finally takes damage right there. 81-13. But that's going to be the blue Pikmin getting some damage right there. After the blue Pikmin is said and done, it is 81-40. 92-40 with the up B damage. Forward smash out of parry. It's going to be 110-40 as we see Miyuki just waiting patiently. One white Pikmin for Aussie, but a forward smash. Actually, that was a side special, and power is going to come out right now for Dratini Domain. It is 0-48. We are going to see 15-48. Back throw. Power. 35. We see Miyuki just going to be patiently waiting on the ledge. Instead, it's going to be up throw. We see up air. We see side B instead getting interrupted by the neutral air. 43-66. Miyuki coming back onto the stage. stage, 43 to 66. Down smash, power at 62, coming back on. This is going to be 76, 90 to 66 right now with power. Comes back onto the stage. Has been getting bullied around by this Mii Sword Fighter so far. 100 to 66. It is a back throw. 108 to 66. Power back onto the stage. Down tilt. 118 to 66. We see down B here, and that will result in a KO. It's a 4-2 lead for the Bad Opinion Tellers. It is now 5 to 78. Double Trouble makes her Squad Track Amiibo Draft League preseason debut. It is 5 to 119 as we see Side B, Miyuki coming back onto the stage. This Mii Sword Fighter has 2 kills so far, and it will remain at 2. As now here comes Yuri for the Bad Opinion Tellers. 5 to 17. Forward smash, not gonna, it actually does land, but enough forward smash. Yuri at 65% already. Double Trouble will switch to the Mithra now, but Yuri at a dangerous 85% against right now Mithra, but back to Pyra and the up smash right there. Double Trouble has evened the game to a 2 versus 2. This is 2 kills for her so far as now Lego Batman comes out. Jab, jab, jab. 32 to 23. Side B out of the parry. This was a 4-2 lead for the Bad Opinion Tellers, but now it's 48 to 49, even under stocks. Just a 1% difference. Now it's 70 to 49. We see down special right there. Gonna miss right there. 70 to 57. Lego Batman tried to turn around at the last minute, but it was just a little too short. Up smash, Double Trouble at 98%. It's 98 to 63 after the jab, jab, jab. Set 98 to 71. We see down tilt, up air, not gonna land. 102 to 81. Forward throw, 110 to 81. We see Double Trouble come back onto the stage. Is the Mithra right now. Down tilt, up smash, as she is trying to get a hat trick in her first preseason match. Did not play last round against the Time Zone Squad. It is gonna be instead Lego Batman making it a 1 versus 2 for Uncle Ford. 23 to 98. Jab, jab, jab. 34 to 98. Forward smash. Not going to land right there. 43. Jab, jab, jab. 51 to 98. Lego Batman. Up B. It's going to be back here right there from Uncle Ford. 69 to 118. We're going to wait and see. Up tilt. And it's going to be King Dedede versus King Dedede. Funko Ford versus Bisclavette, 99 to 0, 100 to 0. We're going to see up next, up B for the Amalgamate, and that will KO. The Bad Opinion Tellers had a 4-2 lead, but they will hang on and win this 5-4. All right, we see 1 KO from Eon's Pal, 2 from Miyuki, 2 from Double Trouble. This was one of those weird back and forth scenarios, a 4-2 lead from the Bad Opinion Tellers, ultimately a 5-4 win, but you don't want to be losing these type of leads. If you consistently lose these type of leads, Phase Feed Enthusiasts had this type of problem a few seasons ago during the inaugural year. You gotta be careful with a 4-2 lead, because a 4-2 lead, just 2 2-kill performances, or even a 2 and a 1, and suddenly that turns into a last stock scenario, or even a 1 versus 2 against you. Alrighty, but the Bad Opinion Tellers will get their first win under the new General Manager Duke Fizzle. First win without Greg, who is on a new roster, the Fabled Fairies. Alrighty, so let's see. I'm gonna get a sip of water real quick. Yeah, this is why we have preseason too, so I can properly have my voice properly trained, all that for this off-season stuff. Alright, coming up next, it's going to be the Natsuki Lovers versus Mid-Class Nation. The last match before the second intermission. Alright, Mid-Class Nation, Final Destination once again for their stages, so we're going to see them over here. So, the Natsuki Lovers did submit a proper roster order, meaning we are going to see a proper roster from here. Where was that proper roster order? I know I added the Natsuki Lovers roster. I know they submitted the roster order. Let me fix this real quick. Yeah, whoops, I actually forgot to update it, but that is supposed to be the correct order. Let me fix that real quick. It is supposed to be Gordon Ramsay. It's supposed to be actually... Haha, these veterans right here. Fan favorite. Let's see, you get to the bench. Bench time. With, okay, yeah, that Amiibo is going to replace that Amiibo right there. Let's sort this by this, sort that by that. Okay, so, Natsuki Lovers, looks like they're trying to get a regular roster here. we are going to see, let's see, come back to our screen real quick. Yeah, looks like it's going to be Fred, Lore, Doomed Yuri, Wanda, Depression. So, looks like Natsuki Lovers going to be trying to use their regular starting roster. The Natsuki Lovers this past season. So, this is their second season under the Natsuki Lover brand. Let's see, before the Natsuki Lover brand, they started debuting in Season 3 as Red plus Blue. They had a pretty solid record, made it to the playoffs first year, got bounced in the first round. Season 4, they had the worst record in the league, 2-12. But a new identity, new rebrand, new Amiibo added all that. This allowed the Natsuki Lovers under their first year of the new identity to make it to the playoffs. Mario Dudes Olimar Fred, who is I'm trying to find first. I forgot where the letter M is. Yeah, it's gonna be a common trend with me. I'm gonna forget the alphabet like 67 times. But there he is, Fred. Lore, I believe, had his career best season this past year with the Natsuki Lovers. Of course, even though the Natsuki Lovers did make it to the playoffs, it's their second playoff appearance. One thing they don't have yet is a playoff series win. They have been swept by the Time Zone Squad in the first round. It was a 2-0 sweep. Let's find Panger's Meta Knight Lore. Lore, where is Lore? Trying to find the Lore. Alrighty. If you're a huge fan of Lore, make sure you put that W Lore in the chat. But the third Amiibo. This Amiibo was originally part of that 2-14 roster with the Red plus Blue that went absolutely horribly, but she was still a shining spotlight for here. Let's find her real quick, as we are going to see Soy Sauce's Pyramithra Doomed Yuri. Alright, so we already mentioned that the Natsuki Lovers, they had released Dumas, who is now playing for Detroit, in order to acquire a different Pokemon trainer, Rockhead. We are not going to see Rockhead. Instead, we are going to see, ladies and gentlemen, Frandy's Zelda Wanda, still in that number 4 slot. So let's bring her in real quick. Loading. Fifth and finally is going to be the closer from last season, Soy Sauce's Lucas Depression. Still going to be that leadoff once again. So let us seek Depression. Yeah, we're going to seek Depression real quick. Depression. Alright. Just a reminder, this is the last game before we have our second intermission for tonight. On the other side of things, we are going to see a slightly different roster in the middle for Mid-Class Nation. The leadoff is still going to be Smokes Olimar Headstrong. So let's find Headstrong real quick. Alright, here he is, here he comes, and there we are. The second Amiibo is going to be a rookie, Mario Dudes Me Brawler Uzi. So let's find Uzi real quick. JKLM Uzi. Alrighty. Alright, this third Amiibo right here is going to be Mazakatua's Lucas Gary. So let's find Gary real quick. Gary. Even though Mazakatua is still not managing a roster right now in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, fun getting folded after one season, his Amiibo are still in the league, so that's why Gary is still available here. The next Amiibo is going to be Amalgamate's Meta Knight Spooky. So we are going to see Meta Knight versus Meta Knight here. Interesting. If we see Meta Knight versus Meta Knight actually on the field, though, then something went horribly wrong for the Mid-Class Nation. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Alright, fifth and finally, Dupe Fizzle's Hero Trunks. This Amiibo, how do I say it? This is going to be an interesting Amiibo to see. We'll have to wait and see. Let's see, where is Trunks real quick? Where is he? Here he is. There he is. We'll have to wait and see what he does. I was about to mention another hero. No. I was about to mention Trunks for a second, but no. It was Valerios, who had gotten traded from this team that just performed a hat trick this round. Alrighty. Last match before the second intermission, Fred, Lore, Doomed Yuri, Wanda, and Depression versus Headstrong, Uzi, Gary, Spooky, and Trunks. I am out of water, so I will definitely need water between the intermission. Alright, so with this being an Olimar versus Olimar lead-up between Fred and Headstrong, who is ready for the Pikmin auction? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the picking option. Fred is going to be the white elf, while Headstrong is going to be the gray Olimar. It's going to be 22, 27, 27 to 0 right now, 45 to 0 right now. Do we have any more bids? 45 to 0 right now. This is current score, 45 to 2. Headstrong finally taking a little bit of damage right here. Going to be 47, 58, 60, 62, 64, 64 to 13 right now, 66 to 13, 79 to 13, 85 to 13, 91. That's the white pigment dealing some damage right there onto Fred. Fred is already at 102%. He's going to be thrown off the stage. 113 to 13. We're going to see both Olimars off stage. 113 to 16, and Headstrong with a downer. It's going to be the weak downer, but Fred trying to make his way up to the stage. 128 to 16. We're going to see 128 to 16 right now. It's Headstrong. Huge percent damage right here. Taking a little bit of damage right there. 142 to 28 after the forward air. Going to be 142 to 28. It's going to be up smash right there. And the lead off is sold to Headstrong at only 42 damage. Lore comes out now for the Natsuki Lover. It's going to be 0 to 50 right there. As we see side special, it's going to miss. It's going to be the purple pigment right there. Going to be 6 to 72 as Headstrong currently has yellow, yellow, blue. 28, 39 to 72 is going to be 39, 41, 53 to 72 right here is Headstrong. Even if he doesn't get a second kill right here, that is still good enough damage for Lore to be satisfied with this performance from Headstrong. 57, 60, 75 to 95. At this point right here, it's currently yellow, blue, white for Headstrong. 75, 86 to 103. We're going to see off smash, not going to land right here, but the forward smash right here. Lore is going to be off stage as Headstrong. He gets it down there, but oh, Lore was above the stage. That KO will not count. 123 to 110. Headstrong off stage right now. Lore trying to chase. It's going to be 139 to 113 as that was the white Pikmin doing some big damage. It's going to be pluck, pluck, pluck with the 144, 121. It is white, blue, purple, more white Pikmin, and 2 kills from Headstrong. Doomed Yuri coming out for the Natsuki Lovers. They are currently down to Amiibo, neutral B, Headstrong at 130, but this side B will end Headstrong's night. Uzi coming out from Mid-Class Nation right now is going to be 0 to 23. We're going to see down B landing on to Doomed Yuri, 17-23. We wait and see as jab, jab, jab from the Mithra, catching that roll from Uzi, 17 to 34. It's going to be forward smash getting parried, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt 4. It's going to miss, 37 to 34. We see side B, down smash, 34 to 34 as, oh, that's going to go high. That gets punched by a down tilt. Could have been a bigger punch right there from Uzi though. It's going to be neutral B as Doomed Yuri. She needs to get a KO here in order to avoid this becoming a 4-2 scenario. 86 to 47. Yeah, 86-47. Yes, 86-64. 86-64 right here. Jab, jab, jab. 86-74. I have been wanting to say that number live on stream. 86-74 as we see down air, a neutral air. 86-99. So Uzi at 90% with that down smash. 101 to 99. It's going to be Doomed Yuri come back onto the stage. 110 to 104, 110 to 117. We're gonna wait and see Pyra in the neutral air. This will be a 3 versus 3 as now Gary comes out. Forward smash. Gary already at 25. I think he's gonna go high here. No, straight to the ledge instead. 110 to 25. Up B. Gary at 45 after that. 110 to 45. Up B is going to miss right there. 116 to 45. Jab, jab, jab. 116 to 60. We are going to see down air, forward smash is going to be up throw instead. 141 to 60. Doomed Yuri coming back onto the stage. Is this up smash will KO from Gary? It's going to be Wanda coming right now. The rookie for this team. It's going to be 12 to 66. The rookie for the Natsuki Lovers. 12 to 66 right now as we see forward smash. 25 to 66. 36 already. 46 to 66. And Lucas goes off stage to down air, not being able to KO quite yet, but that's going to be up B damage onto Wanda. She is already at 61%. Gary at 97. Down smash is going to miss right there. We are going to see instead a back throw. Do we see PK Thunder? No, we see off stage, but no chasing. 74 to 97. PK Fire. Another bad chase attempt. At that point, just go for the Thunder if you know she's going to go high. 84 to 97. 84 to 102. Down smash missing right there, and Gary will be punished for it. Spooky comes out now for Mid-Class Nation. 2 versus 2. As Wanda's current objective is to make sure this 1 versus 2 is more bearable. Spooky, slightly footstooled off there. Rather insignificant. 104 to 30 right there. Up air, up air. 3 up airs right there. We got some fireball juggling right here from the Zelda. 122 to 58. And Depression will have a 1 versus 2 for the Natsuki Lovers. Up throw, Spooky at 72, neutral air, 0 to 78. We see jab, down B with 0 to 95, PK Thunder, and the Meta Knight will not tech, but he does come back onto the stage. 17, 25, 101, we're going to see PK Fire, 25 to 114, Thunder, Thunder, it will KO. 1 versus 1. Depression versus Trunks. It's going to be 34, 49 to 11 right here. 49-11. We see up tilt. We see no up air quite yet. It's going to be 49-22. Off smash, gets parried. Down smash, non-critical. 26. Kaboom! Depression at 102 right now. Trying to make his way back onto the stage. 103, 115 to 36 right now. Trunks has a huge percent advantage, but the zoom is not going to backfire as the down smash went in the wrong direction. Up smash. Trunks at 68%. We see the down throw. Do we see Thunder? Not quite yet in the Thunder department. 126 to 82. That fireball is not going to land. It's going to be neutral air. We are going to see down tilt, forward tilt. Do we see Thunder? This could have been Thunder opportunity right here. Now we see the Thunder coming out, and that is going to catch, but it will be teched. 126 to 121. It's going to be neutral air. We see the down air attempted, but it does not land. Lucas with a neutral air, and we're going to see Thunder not landing quite yet. 136. Zoom. Again, will he be punished? He will not be punished for that bad zoom. Instead, the up throw. The Nutski lovers with the 1 versus 2 comeback will win this game. 5-4. There were so many instances in this game where Trunks should have been punished for bad magic usage, including both zooms. Depression did not capitalize, but he still wins the 1 versus 2 SEC. 2 KOs from Headstrong, 2 KOs from Doom Fury, and 2 KOs from Depression to win a 1 versus 2. What was originally a huge, big deficit for the Nutski lovers, they force it back and forth, and from that back and forth, they force the 1 versus 2, which Depression can reliably win. Alright, so that's going to be a pretty fun match before we get to that second intermission. So, second intermission, go get water, going to be another 5 to 10 minute break. After the intermission, stay tuned, folks. It's going to be a rematch of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 5 Finals, and both teams are using some of their starters. The Ditto Burritos versus the Chaos Corp will be up after this.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We have a rematch of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 5 Finals. Well, the Ditto Burritos are only using one of their 5 starters from that finals team. Ditto, the leadoff will be the starter with Did I Do, Nom Nom, Undying, and Soul 9. They're bench players playing in this rematch. So we are not going to see the likes of Bleh, or Thanatos, or Menax, or even Layla for this game. The Chaos Corp on the other side, they have all the stops put out. Knapsack, Malpractice, Penumbra, Nightmare Sword, and Nachos, as this is going to be revenge. The Ditto Burritos won this series 3-2. The first 4 games were close, but Game 5 was a blowout. But that's going to be a fun one right here, folks. Rematch of the finals. At some point in the regular season, these two teams are going to face each other in the finals as the Ditto Burritos moved from the Western Conference over to the Eastern Conference when we had done some realignments. They were in the West Division before, but with some conference realignments, all that, we were like, let's put the Ditto Burritos in the East. It will make a little more sense later on when you understand, but Ditto versus Knapsack are the leadoffs. I'm pretty sure when we do get to a regular season matchup, I'll probably make that in like round 7, round 8, something like that. And we'll probably see the actual starters, all the 5 starters come out for the Ditto Burritos. But in the meantime, the one starter from the finals who is playing Ditto is 11-35 right now, as we see up smash attempted, up smash 11-60 right now. Knapsack, that's gonna be the red Pikmin getting some damage onto Ditto right here. 23-68 as we see Knapsack trying to come back onto the stage. It's going to be down tilt 23-79 as it's going to be down smash 34-88. Knapsack hit by the down smash. He will remain alive for now, but he has no one Pikmin on his way back. It is 34-106. Forward smash got interrupted right there. 34-112. Knapsack coming back onto the stage. 46-112. We are going to see up next down special, and that will still not get rid of Knapsack. It is 46-132. Knapsack onto the stage, and there it is. Ditto with the leadoff win. So here comes Malpractice. It is 46-72-14 right now as Malpractice on the stage. 72-25. We see the up tilt out of parry. No forward smash. 72-36. Down smash. 72-55. We're going to see Malpractice coming back onto the stage. 72-55. It's going to be up smash right here. 72-73. 72-93 as Ditto with the up smash right here. Not quite a KO yet, but this could be 2 KOs for Ditto in the leadoff. Let's see. There it is. So the Chaos Corp went and got themselves a Nightmare Byleth in the draft. Penumbra. She is expected to be a core piece to help the Chaos Corp get over the hump this upcoming season. 83-93-32, 114-32 as we are going to see 114-42. Given the fact that the Ditto Burritos and the Chaos Corp are in the same conference this year, this can't be a finals matchup in the finals. It would have to be the Eastern Conference Finals if they were to meet in the playoffs. 0-55, 0-64. Penumbra at 84 as Did I Do is out right now for the Ditto Burritos. The rest of the roster is bench players who either were rotation starters or just did not play at all last season. 0-102, down tilt out of the parry. Penumbra comes back on, avoiding the egg. We are going to see a back throw here, and that will be enough for the knockout. It's a 4-2 situation with the Ditto Burritos in the lead. It's already 1-0 as Nightmare Sword coming out right now. We're going to see 47-54-2 right here. Did I Do coming back onto the stage, 54-2. No feathers have been used quite yet from this Banjo-Kazooie, so he still has the aggressive option if he wants to use one here. It is 54-27. Grenade is going to miss right there. 54-27, but this up smash putting Did I Do at 74 now. 74, 82-30%. We see up B platform that's going to hit Nightmare Sword for a little bit of chip damage. 104-34 as we see forward air missing right there from Nightmare Sword. 104-44. It is going to be down up smash actually. 104-61, 121-61 after that down air pressure. Grenade will interrupt an up smash, followed by a forward tilt. And the neutral B will not be enough quite yet to get rid of Nightmare Sword. Instead, it is going to be a forward throw. 121-0, 105 Egg will get some damage, but a Nightmare Sword still off stage. So what did I do? It's going to be 128 to 118. No feathers have been used yet, but did I do? He still has all 5 feathers available for usage if he wants to, but it's going to be another back throw as Nachos has a 1 versus 4 scenario for the Chaos Corp. So, fun fact about the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, there's only been 1 versus 4 comeback in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, and that was done by Nachos here. Now, it did happen in the regular season. This is a preseason match, so this would not count towards the stats, as that is the first feather by Did I Do, and hey, it's 1 versus 3 now. Nom Nom coming out right here as we see the Gordo already doing 18, but that is a bad trade right there. 18 to 43, 26 to 62 already for Nachos. We're going to see neutral air, footstool, neutral air, 39, 49 to 65. Gordo is not going to land right there. We see instead a little bit of off stage, 49, so 80 right here, 49 to 87. We see it going high, does not get punished by Nom Nom. Bad mistake right there, but a down B. Nom Nom, 64 to 100. We are going to see upstead, up smash, and that is what Detroit should have done last season against the Chaos Corp. Just finish Nachos as the Ditto Burritos will win this game 5-2. So the bench players of the Ditto Burritos are able to defeat the Chaos Corp starters with the new and improved Penumbra. This is going to be a very fun and interesting matchup when we get to the actual regular season with the Ditto Burritos with their actual starters. Alrighty, but the rematch of the finals is a blowout just like Game 5. Alright, 3 matches remain for tonight. Coming up next, the Boston Brawlers versus Amiibo Engage. I was kind of expecting that match to be close. I was kind of hoping it was going to be like 5-4, something like that, since the Ditto Burritos were using their bench players, but the bench players were able to win the matchup. Like, okay, I know the bench players are still good, but it's like the Chaos Corp literally went all in because they want to win the finals over this team. So that's got to be a question the Chaos Corp's going to need to ask themselves whenever we get to the regular season. Because the Ditto Burritos and Chaos Corp, they are going to face each other probably somewhere between the first half of the season. And they might be in collision course for the finals too. We'll have to wait. We'll have to see, because both teams have just about their core rosters more or less still intact. So, Boston versus Amiibo Engage. Let's go over to Boston real quick first. Going up to the Boston Brawlers. We're going to see, once again, Cone Zone as the leadoff for Boston. So let's find Cone Zone real quick. There is a zone filled with cones. He is the man, Mario Man, the Cone Zone. I don't know what I'm doing with the song. He's the Cone Zone, Mario Man. This is actually going to be a Mario versus Mario leadoff, actually. The first time we ever see it in this interaction. Amalgamates me, Brawler, Yummers. Got to be the second Amiibo real quick, so let's find Yummers real quick. Yummers. Crunchy's Link Phipps will be the third Amiibo here. I believe he might be the all-time active KO leader right now, given no Tilted and no Coming At Ya, because Coming At Ya did retire. Let's see, Crunchy, Link, Phipps. It's either Phipps or it's him that's the active leader right now. Alright, the fourth Amiibo is going to be Soul Man's Ganondorf. The runner-up in the Season 3 MVP race had that insane breakout season. Season 4 was kind of okay. Season 5 was a bit of a disaster, but hey, maybe Season 6, Vin Diesel can bounce back to that Season 3 form. And then, Ruffles' King Deity DD Destroyer. Let's find out King Deity real quick. The replacement to Sniffberg, as Sniffberg was withdrawn from the league as well, alongside Coming At Ya. Where is that DD Destroyer? I need that DD Destroyer. Here we are, and here he is. That is the Boston Brawlers roster. Let's bring in Amiibo Engage. We already mentioned that this is going to be a Mario versus Mario leadoff between Cone Zone and Jacob. So let's find Jacob real quick. Jacob the Mario trained by Jacob. Where is Jacob? Jacob. Let's see. Trying to find Jacob. There we go. Okay, here we go. Here we are, and here he is. Alright. The second Amiibo is going to be Holy Wars' Robin Citron. So let's find Citron real quick, as I I forget the alphabet for Amiibo trainer names. It's like very bottom heavy, so I'm like scrolling a whole bunch just to go to the letter H, and like, wait, I don't need to go that far for the letter H. Maybe like only like that much. Or sorry, not bottom heavy, but like top heavy. Alright, we are going to see third. It's going to be Zelkov, the jab machine himself with the jab. Zelkov, Soy Sauce's Koopaling Amiibo. We are not going to see Dr. Crockpot starting again today, but we are going to see Holy Wars' Crom Amiibo. So let's find her Crom real quick. It's going to be, where can I find the Raigan Leaf? Holy Wars, Robin, Crom, Raigan Leaf. Alright, and then after Raigan Leaf, the fifth and final amiibo is going to be 1AM's Toon Link Happy Link. So let's find Happy Link real quick. No regular season starts from this Link, from this Toon Link yet. Not sure if he'll get any this season, given that fact that when we do get to regular season, it'll be probably Mercury as a closer and Crockpot in the starting roster. My prediction is Citrin will probably get some more action here. Maybe you see Zelkov as a leadoff. I don't think Jacob and Raigan Link or Happy Link will be starters when we get to round 1, but we'll just have to wait and see. So, the Boston Brawlers versus Amiibo Engage. We have Cone Zone, Yummers, Phipps, Vin Diesel, and D-Destroyer versus Jacob, Citrin, Zelkov, Raigan Leaf, and Happy Link. It's a Mario versus Mario leadoff with Cone Zone versus Jacob. Drink water. Forward air after forward air. That was the attempt from both these Marios, but now Jacob already at 36, coming back onto the stage. 46 to 36, 26 to 56. I apologize. Jacob is only, Cone Zone is only at 26. It is 26 to 77 right now, as we're going to see just the up tilt, up air, neutral air, 49 to 85. So 49 to 85, Cone Zone with a percent lead right now. It's going to be forward smash. Cone Zone at 71 right now. We see Jacob just waiting patiently for Cone Zone to come back on. We see forward throw, 81 to 85. Flood is going to miss right here. Dash attack. Jacob off stage right now after the dash attack. It is 81 to 95. Jacob back on stage. Forward smash in the other direction. Jacob at 109. It's going to be 81 to 109. 81 to 118 after the up air. And a forward smash from Jacob. He is going to get the leadoff win for Amiibo Engage. Yummers coming out right now. It's going to be the neutral B right here from Yummers. Revenge KO 4 versus 4. As now the matchup is Yummers versus Citrin. Citrin with the arc fire into a down air, 35 to 6. We are going to see Citrin come back onto the stage, 35 to 6. Yummers back on stage, Citrin back on stage, neutral B, 35, 47, 63 to 25 as 11 sword is active for Citrin. Jab, 82 to 25 as we are going to see up next. It's going to be the arc fire into the up smash, and that's going to get rid of Yummers. Phipps will come out now for the Boston Brawlers. It is 0 to 25, 10 to 34. We're going to see the arc fire. Arc fire going to miss right here. 11 sword, arc fire. A bunch of tone is about to be running out shortly and soon. This could slow momentum down for Citrin in the near future. 53 to 40 between her and the Link. FC arc fire. Tome is temporarily out. 11 sword temporarily out. So it's going to be no arc fire. Bronze sword. 84 to 75 as 11 sword is 3/4 of the way recharged. It is going to be fully recharged after this as Citrin is now off stage. 84 to 91. She comes back on. But a new problem is coming up soon as she is about to run out of the Elwin. She does not have Elwin. She needs to stay on the stage for a little while right here. 84 to 110. She is off stage. She is going to be coming high, and she doesn't make it back onto the stage. Arc fire into the down air right there. Citrin with the huge KO onto Phipps. It is a 4 to 2 lead for Amiibo Engage. Vin Diesel up air, 32 to 126. Citrin comes back onto the stage. It's off stage shenanigans right here. Vin Diesel trying to come back on. Neutral air. That will get rid of Citrin, and here comes Zelkov for Amiibo Engage. Jab, 56 to 0 right now. So the offstage shenanigans is won by Vin Diesel against Citrin, but that is 2 KOs, and this could allow Citrin to maybe become a starter later on for this season. 63 to 90. Vin Diesel, that's going to be neutral air into dash attack from Zelkov, as we see forward smash interrupted by the forward air. 83 to 111, jab, out of the shield. 97 to 111, Amiibo Engage still leading this. It's going to be, oh no, Zelkov missed time to parry. Vin Diesel with the Doria. That is 2 KOs from this Ganondorf to even things up at 2-2. 97 to 16. Doria again. 97 to 42. Down B. Raigan Leaf at 73 now with the back air. Can Vin Diesel, is he back in his Season 3 form? 103 to 80. We're going to see up next. Down tilt. After the down tilt, it's going to be a forward throw. 114 to 98. Vin Diesel is waiting for Raigan Leaf. Can he take the lead? He will! Vin Diesel with a hat trick. He is back to his MVP form, his MVP caliber form. 114 to 17 as Happy Link has a 1 versus 2 for Amiibo Engage. This was originally a 4-2 lead for the team. Happy Link tries to go off stage, and that will get rid of Vin Diesel. So DD Destroyer versus Happy Link. The winner will take this game, as that Gordo is going to hit Happy Link 0 to 71 right now, as this is a rookie King Deity. 0 to 83. Gordo will hit Happy Link 0 to 97. Happy Link coming back onto the stage. Finally a little bit of damage into a forward tilt. It is going to be up B 36 to 97 as we wait for Happy Link. That is going to be a forward tilt again. 54 to 97, 61, 79 to 97. It's a back air. 89 to 97. We see the forward tilt. 98 to 109. Happy Link, he is going to go for the up smash. 123 to 97. We see up next, up smash, not going to land quite yet. Up tilt, but a forward smash, and Amiibo Engage is going to hang on with Happy Link, winning the 1 versus 2. As this is going to be 1-5 to 4. A hat trick from Vin Diesel is spoiled. Hey, can everyone stop popping off right now? It's only the preseason. Guys, there are still 3 more rounds of the preseason, 18 rounds. I have 21 more rounds of this left to commentate before we get to the playoffs, and this and the next 3 don't even count for anything. Vin Diesel gets a hat trick, but it is spoiled by 2 KOs from Citroen and 2 KOs from Happy Link, as Happy Link closes off with a 1 versus 2. The Amiibo Engage has one of the best closers in the league in the form of Mercury, but Happy Link, maybe Amiibo Engage transforms himself into a rotation starter type of team, or maybe we see Happy Link in his experimental leadoff. But Amiibo Engage, you're going to have so many tools to work with. But as for Boston, this game is positive progress, positive success, as Vin Diesel, he seems to be back in his Season 3 form. This is the exact form you want Vin Diesel to be in, so we're going to have to wait and see what form of Vin Diesel we get. Is it going to be his Season 3 Swarm Days, or will it be the Boston disappointment we have been seeing so far? We'll just have to wait and see when the regular season begins, but there's 3 more rounds after this, and 2 more games left to this one. Up next is the 456 Squadron versus the Tax Fraudulence. So, the Tax Fraudulence are formerly known as the Critical Crashers. They are going to be playing their home games on Saffron City, as soon as I can find it. Saffron City Battlefield form. So yeah, we managed to get 3 Pokemon stages added this off-season. 1 which was formerly used, and 2 which are brand new to the league. We will start by talking about that 456 Squadron roster. I think it's going to be starters again. Yes. So, Captain Fun Size, MLL's Olimar. He's going to be the leadoff once. He's going to be the leadoff once again. So let's find Captain Fun Size. Can't remember the last time I had like a fun size candy bar. I don't know. I'm like, when it comes to candy, I'm not really that big of a candy person. I mean, I'm not gonna intentionally go out my way and seek to get candy. Like, oh, I want candy. I want candy. I mean, now if I go to like a convenience store on a trip, I'll like get a candy, something like that, like Buc-ee's. Remember that hockey puck that went viral like 2 months ago? Yeah, I've had those. They're pretty good. If you ever go to Buc-ee's, try the dark chocolate with cookies and cream flavor. It is good. Anyways, the reigning MVP Obsesses Me Sword Fighter is going to be the second amiibo here. So let's find the reigning MVP himself. The most KOs in a single regular season at 27. I expected... Sorry about that. I think this record will be broken by the end of the year. If not this season, maybe Season 7 or even Season number 8. Let's see. MLO's 456's King Deity, AMC Hammer, going to be the next amiibo out right here. So let's bring in AMC Hammer, third amiibo for this team. Of course, this team, I could see them maybe taking a step back with the loss of Media Fire, but I could also see them making around the same progress, staying around the 12 win range. Let's wait and see. Is half Mario, Zelda, Starlight going to be the 4th amiibo here? So let's find Starlight real quick. The rookie, she is, for now, is going to try to be the replacement for Mediafire. And Zelda is one of those fun characters when she goes off stage, because this team doesn't really have that many off-stage options outside the leadoff. Nightmares, Pyramithra, Grayscale still going to be the closer for here for the 456 Squadron. Let's find them real quick. Where is that? Where are they? Where it is? Grayscale, the Pyramithra. Oh yeah, back on the subject of candy though, like, whenever I go on the big road trip, obviously I'm going to have a candy and stuff, but like, I'm not going to like go to the grocery store, actually seek out, ooh, I want this candy. I mean, maybe for Halloween I'll like do it, or like the Halloween leftovers, or like if I really want leftovers I'll go like wait at the grocery store like 5 minutes before they open. But I don't know, I'm like not the biggest candy person. I'd rather have like other sweet treats. Now ice cream, oh no, ice cream, that's my big weakness. Nope, that gotta be ice cream at home. There gotta be ice cream at home no matter what. Anyways, the Tax Fraudulence, their first ever home game in the preseason. Since we don't have a properly assigned roster order yet for the Tax Fraudulence, they are being randomized until we see a roster order submitted by their general manager. For now, Freak is going to be the leadoff for this team. Alright, after Freak, we are going to see Amalgamate's Piranha Plant Rerix in that second slot. So let's find Rerix real quick. Here they are. Rerix. Actually, is it Rerix or Ryrix? I'll ask Amalgamate about that. Remind me, I gotta ask Amalgamate about that afterwards. Is it Rerix or Ryrix? Half Mario Meta Knight Finale is not the finale for the team. He is going to be instead the number 3 slot. So let's find that number 3 slot real quick. Where is he? Finale. And the 3 slot. Alright, the 4th amiibo, and he was actually the number 4 slot natively last season for the Critical Crashers. 1EM's Byleth Informer. Had a very, very down season this past year, his career worst. We'll see if he can bounce back from that though. 5th and finally is going to be Duke Fizzle's Lucas Party 3. Not Party 1, not Party, or not even Party 2. No, this is Party 3. Let's find that Party 3 real quick. Party 3, Party 3. If I see any other number, it could be like 4, 67, 69, 238. No, I gotta be Party 3. Where is that amiibo? Here he is. If I can find him real quick. Party 3, Party 3. Here you are, Party 3. Come on down to the Tax Fraudulence. Alright, so the 456 Squadron versus the Tax Fraudulence. We have Captain Fun Size, your reigning MVP Cyber Sands, MVP Hammer, Starlight, and Grayscale versus Freak, Rerix, Finale, Informer, and Party 3. Alright, up, left, right, down, A, press those buttons. The leadoffs are Captain Fun Size versus Freak. Welcome to Saffron City, the home stage of the Tax Fraudulence. Captain Fun Size is at 16%, Freak only at 2%. We're going to see white Pikmin damage on the Freak. That's going to put him all the way to 68, 73, 75, 84, 86%. Big damage. That is one of the reasons why Olimar is one of the best leadoff characters in the Squad Dragon Amiibo Draft League. It is 40 to 110 after everything is said and done. But can Fun Size get that KO? Let's see. That's going to be Uppy, putting Fun Size at 64. But that's going to be more white Pikmin damage. Freak at 128 now. 74 to 128. Instead, forward smash. And that will result in a KO. Here comes Rerix Amalgamate's Piranha Plant for the Tax Fraudulence. Look at all those corporate buildings, corporate headquarters, even the one we're on. This is perfect for committing tax fraud. Legal advice, do not commit tax fraud. It is illegal to commit tax fraud. If you commit tax fraud, you will be arrested for committing tax fraud. Alright, Cyber Sands, the MVP, is coming out right now. It's going to be 44 to 38, 53 to 38. We're going to see down throw into forward air. The MVP is at 81% right now against his Piranha Plant, 102 to 38. And the up smash, he is shut down again in this preseason exhibition match. So MC Hammer comes out right now against a Piranha Plant who already has 2 KOs for the Tax Fraudulence. It is going to be 0 to 84 as we are going to see up special. 0 to 84, back throw, 0 to 100. Let's see, that spike ball not going to land, but we see MC Hammer going off stage, and does he risk it for the biscuit? It is not quite enough, as this is Piranha Plant we're talking about. 0 to 153 into a knockout. It is 3 versus 3 finale coming out right here for the Fraudulence. It is going to be 18. 26 to 0. We are going to see up tilt. No, it's a down smash into a side B. Finale has 53 onto MC Hammer so far. Make it 62 to nothing. We're going to see 62 to nothing as we see finally down tilt. Finally a little bit of damage on the finale. It's going to be 69, 79 to 11. We see neutral air. Does he chase even further? Does he chase even further? He does not even need a chase as MC Hammer falls short. So Starlight coming out for the 456 Squadron against the Tax Fraudulence. It is 0 to 63 right now. We're going to see Starlight trying to do some offstage shenanigans against an offstage Amiibo. It's a forward smash, and this will not KO quite yet as it's 0 to 80 right now. We see offstage, maybe a down air from Starlight. Instead, nope, a back throw. Starlight going a little early right there, try to go for the down air, but does not land. Instead, down smash into back air. Do we see another back air against Starlight? No, she'll come back onto the stage. 24 to 99. It is going to be 34 to 99 right here as we wait. We see a side B, 52 to 99. It is going to be neutral air, 59 to 99 as we wait, and we see it's going to be up smash missing right there from Starlight. 77 to 99. Neutral air, sending Starlight back onto the stage. Keep in mind, this is a 3 versus 2 scenario. It's going to be 2 versus 2 now. Informer coming out for the Tax Fraudulence, 85 to 7. 98 to 7 right now. Up B, we see an up air, which does not do any damage whatsoever. Will not get rid of Starlight. Starlight is still alive for now. Getting that forward air onto Informer. It is 130 to 52 as we are going to see up next. Dash attack, Starlight off stage, but watch out. Informer will go off stage if he wants to. 142 to 66. We are going to see nothing out of that misdirectional air dodge. Instead, up tilt, up air. Informer at 96. Can Starlight take the lead here for the 456 Squadron? It is 154 to 96 right here. Neutral air. Informer at 103. He comes to the ledge, and he is going to get hit by a forward throw. 154 to 117. Starlight a little bit off stage. Tries chasing, but doesn't do anything. 158 to 117. It is going to be down on the platform. There's a forward right there. And Party 3 has a 1 versus 2. 1 versus 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. Party 3 at 21%. 2 plus 1 is 3. And a back air right there. He knows how to add up the damage as Grayscale will come out for the 456 Squadron. It's going to be 1 versus 1. 33, 44 to 21 as Party 3 has not taken any damage yet against Grayscale. It's going to be neutral air. Neutral air. The ZR not going to land quite yet. 83 to 21. Out smash will miss right there. Side B missing from Grayscale. Jab, jab, jab. First damage Grayscale does onto Party 3. It is 83 to 37 as we see down smash. 83 to 50. Side special. Party 3 at 74. 83 to 74 as we're going to see out smash. Lucas will survive. It is 87 to 92. ZR with the snake. It's going to be ZR again. Neutral air, but the up tilt. And the 456 Squadron will hang on as they win this game 5 to 4. My voice is going to be dead by the end of the night. I got to come back and do this again, but Rerix, Starlight, 2 KOs each as Rerix had changed the momentum in favor of the Tax Fraudulence, but Starlight takes that momentum back in favor of the Squadron, and Grayscale is able to win with the last KO. Alright, we have 1 game left to this Squadron Amiibo Draft League Preseason Round 2, and that is going to be the Dark League versus Toronto. Yeah, somebody do an assessment of quality of my voice from the start of the stream to the end of the stream. I want to see how radical and different the difference is, because I did not make any hot tea for this match. Alright, so the Dark League, formerly known as the Cinnamon Splitters. We have yet to see a home game from them as they're on the road once more. Luckman's Cloud Jr. will be facing off against Luckman's team. So let's find that Cloud Jr. real quick. Here he is, here he comes, and he is going to be loaded. Pauline, who is Holy Wars' Rosalina, as this team was originally going to be rebranded into the Pauline Superstars, but the rebrand fell through and Dark Soul was able to take over the team instead. We are going to see Holy Wars with that Rosalina and Luma. Here she is, here she comes, and here she is. Slot 3. This Ganondorf did not get used at all last season. He just sat on the bench. Maybe this team could have a different record had he actually played some games, but we are going to see Razor Force's Ganondorf, Mr. Boss. The fourth amiibo for the Dark League is going to be down here. It is going to be a Meta Knight. Let's find where that Meta Knight is real quick, as Bunsui's Meta Knight Fight Me. He is going to want to fight everyone. And the 4th slot. Fifth and finally for the Dark League is going to be the closer that the Cinnabon Spoilers had been using as well. If I can find it real quick. C, D, there is no E, there is E actually. F, G, H. I know how to do the alphabet sometimes, I just forget. But Half Mario's Link Wet Stick will be the final amiibo, as this team maintains the same roster as last round. On the other side, Toronto. Let's see, Toronto did make some roster adjustments too, so we are not going to see Nezuko in the leadoff. We are instead going to see, let's scroll all the way down to Half Mario again. I think it's just a swap between 1 and 2, so the leadoff becomes the second and the second becomes the leadoff. So that means the new leadoff for Toronto for this match, the final match of the night, is going to be Tobey Maguire. With Tobey Maguire as the leadoff, that does mean the former MVP, the original MVP, who had 23 KOs back in Season 1 with the Time Zone Squad. This was before she had gotten traded to Toronto. Nezuko will be in slot 2. Now, Toronto is a team just like Detroit. They have multiple MVPs on the roster. One MVP they traded for, but the other MVP they got all by themselves. They drafted this MVP all by themselves, and they were able to see the MVP progress happen on their very own team. Ladies and gentlemen, the Season 2 MVP of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, Silly, back in action. In slot number 4, we're going to see Luckman's Rosalina Owo, who had a pretty solid role during Toronto's win streak near the end of last season. That win streak, a 6-1 run to finish 9-9, allowed Toronto to make it into one of the playoff slots and even advance to the second round. But this Rosalina and Luma amiibo right here, Owo, was the closer. Both Rosalinas are going to be red, which means Owo is going to be the next color over purple. Fifth and finally is going to be Lucille's Byleth Blossom. The draft pick that they chose, I believe this was their second round pick, as Toronto finally gets their hands on a Byleth. I believe this has been one of the longest teams that did not have either a Byleth or King Deity. Actually, scratch that, they did trade for a Byleth between Season 2 and 3, Informer, but Informer was lost to the expansion draft because Informer was kind of dumped to Toronto in order to get rid of him after he kind of disappointed with the Time Zone Squad in Season 2. This is part of that Nezuko trade, but then Informer never played for Toronto because he was taken by Ottawa in the expansion draft, and then Ottawa didn't protect Informer. Instead, from Ottawa he goes to the Critical Crashers, and he's still there with a team now known as the Tax Fraudulence. Anyways, Cloud Jr., Pauline, Mr. Boss, Fight Me, and Wet Stick versus Tobey Maguire, Nezuko, Silly, Owo, and Blossom. Your final match of preseason round 2 starts now. Toronto getting a Byleth, though, this could be a very interesting thing, is if they can make up for that playoff momentum. They did lose Snake Tails, but that's because they got Silly back. Mordez, Flazer Draw, Kaivine, Sigurd, they're all still here, just not playing today. But Toronto could be a fun team to watch in the Eastern Conference, as the East is going to be stacked and the West is going to be filled with mystery. Cloud Jr. versus Tobey Maguire are the leadoffs. Yes, those are the narratives we are setting for the conferences already. The crowded East and the mysterious West. Mysterious West sounds like one of those accounts you see on Twitter.com ranting about immigrants and stuff. Ugh, that just sounds bad already. 32-44 right now, going to be 32-44. We see that forward smash. 32-63. Tobey Maguire trying to come back onto the stage. Cloud Jr. does have a full limit break already, and that forward smash is going to KO. Nezuko will come out as Tobey Maguire. Sorry, not Tobey Maguire, Cloud Jr. He will let that limit break go unused, but he did get rid of Tobey Maguire, so I guess the leadoff KO does work. Cloud Jr. at 80% already after the up air. Facing off against the former MVP. It's going to be Nezuko. Off smash, not going to land. Forward smash. It is 80-38 right here. And this forward smash will not KO quite yet, but Nezuko try to reflect that right there. 80-57. We are going to see Nezuko coming back onto the stage. It is going to be a forward throw. Cloud Jr. is about to get another limit break if he just takes any little bit of damage or deals some, and it's going to be this forward smash right here. And will he need to? He will need to use it on the up B. 114-62. Up smash. 119-76. As we see up smash missing right here. This is going to be a forward throw. Cloud Jr. is alive for now, and he comes back onto the stage, but the up air. Oh! Nezuko dies first. Cloud Jr. survives. Cloud Jr. gets 2 kills before being taken out by the Season 2 MVP, and now here comes Pauline for the Dark League. That was dark magic right there from the Dark League. I don't care what you say it was. That was dark magic. Dark League is already showing his dark side. It is 50-17 right now between Pauline and Silly, as we're going to see the up smash. Out of the up smash, a taunt from Pauline who backfires with a down smash. 64, 78, 79 actually, 80-41 as we see neutral air, 91, 41, switching back to the Mithra. It's going to be up B, and that's going to miss, getting punched by the up tilt into an up air, 91-66, up air again. Do we see another up air? Instead, we are going to see down smash, 91-86, 91-86. It's going to be jab, jab, jab from the Pyra now, 107-86, up B, and that will KO. Mr. Boss is going to come out. Revenge immediately gets Season 2 MVP, and now Toronto's Rosalina and Luma is going to come out. The Dark Lead currently leads this match 3-2. It's going to be Mr. Boss. That Dorial is going to miss, but this side B, it's going to be 18-40. A follow-up could not be done because of the Luma interrupting after the command grab. It is 18-71, and that is up tilt, and she parries it. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, if you did not shield or parry that, that was going to be one of the dumbest moves we would see all preseason. Instead, OO avoiding disaster right there. It is 43-85. OO trying to come back on. The Luma going to be launched in the other direction, and the Luma is done. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot how to speak the English language. I'm trying to say dead and gone at the same time. It combined into the word dawn. Mr. Boss will be KO'd right here. Luckily, this is the last match, so I can maybe make one more English language error. Fight Me coming out right now for the Dark League. Going to be 19-94, 19-109. As we see OO still alive for now. We are going to see instead it's going to be Luma is back, by the way, with this side B will KO. So Blossom has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Toronto. She takes her time thinking about this as the rookie. She needs to get some of that experience early on in the preseason. 43-0. Neutral B. Off smash out of that parry. It's going to be 64-0. We're going to see instead it's going to be side B missing. Does not get punched. Forward smash way too far for that. Even with Violet's range. 81-0. Up air. Fight Me at 93. Blossom is yet to take any damage. There's a commentator's curse right there. 93-12. 93-25. Blossom coming back onto the stage. It is 93-36. Forward air to prevent any offstage shenanigans from this Meta Knight. 104-46. Blossom offstage. Fight Me will not chase. 104-62. Fight Me too far to chase. It's going to be down tilt. Forward smash missing. Down smash, and he is going to chase with the forward air, and she is going to fall. No, she will survive. She gets rid of, she breaks my ability to speak the English language, and Wet Stick, he will come back and he will get the KO, and the Dark League is going to win this game 5-4. Me, when I hit the up special that breaks the commentator's ability to speak the English language in a competent manner. Cloud Jr. gets 2 KOs, Silly gets 2 KOs, but afterwards it turns into back and forth. The Dark League is able to win. That's going to do it for tonight for preseason round number 2. Let's see, if you were in those first 7 matches and you won, you are now 2-0. If you were in those last 7 matches and you lost, you are now 0-2. If you were in those first 7 and lost, or those last 7 and won, you are 1-1. We'll have the round 3 matches as well as the stream thumbnail and all that other stuff up in the near future. Round 3 is going to be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time. So round 3 tomorrow. I will announce in the Discord what the matches are in the near future. I need to actually add the round scores, all of that, as... I'm sorry, this past match just broke my ability to speak English. I hope you understand very broken English that's broken by the commentator. Alright, but this upcoming weekend, I'm also going to be making the actual physical schedule to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League for the actual, like, 18-round regular season. So look forward to that as well. But let's see, I believe the 2-0 teams are KB's, the Kings, Buffalo, Detroit, JG Wentworth, Time Zone Squad, and Carbon Show's team. So we'll see who places who in the next round. But alrighty. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all that. We will see you tomorrow night for preseason round 3 to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Keep an eye on the Discord. Links in the description if you do want to join. Season 6 is actually started to be planned for next week. Probably on Friday is when we'll probably start, Friday or Saturday, depending on my schedule, all that. If not, Sunday at the worst. But alright, y'all have a nice one. We will see you tomorrow night for preseason round 3 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League.